My name is James Rowlands. In 2015, I teamed up with my friend Dan White to create the WNR podcast. Since then, we have been giving you everything that's happened on the WWE Network. Now, in 2018, not only are we live for the Big Four events and every NXT takeover, but we celebrate 20 years since the birth of the Attitude Era. Plus, every month we'll bring you 205 Live, collections, new content, W pay-per-views and latest news on the WWE Network. Until we've watched everything, we are with you, and we are the WNR. Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And today it's the WNR191 Part 2. It's WWE Survivor Series 2018, and we're going to start off here on the kickoff, the live kickoff that we're doing. The match is taking place now, so the New Day are coming out here now, ready to start off Survivor Series. We might have to switch in between, but we'll see what happens. We've got Prediction League as a New Day coming out here. Dan, do you want to explain the predictions for everybody?
Yes, we have 3 prediction leagues. We've got the WWE Pay-Per-View Prediction League, we've got the NXT Prediction League, and we've got the Bonus Point Prediction League as well.
Yeah, and the scores at the moment do not make good reading for me. Dan is 10-7 up on pay-per-views. He is 4-3 up on NXTs and 21-15 on bonus points. But that could all change tonight because we've got about 12 bonus points all on the line. But before we do anything, let's start with the alternate intro. Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's the greatest guy in history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. Ah! So Dan, this should be a great night. Are you excited for Survivor Series?
I am, yes. Always like a good Survivor Series match. But, you know, after what we've seen last night, will it hold up? Will it be as good? Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Yeah, and that's to see what happens here. Raw's getting a lot of boos here right now.
Yes, they are indeed. Apparently that guy that looks like Neil from the Young Ones with the glasses on, he was getting a lot of stick on Twitter saying, why does that guy need to wear glasses indoors just to get himself noticed? But apparently he's the son of one of the WWE executives.
And introducing Gallows and Anderson.
Sorry, correct me if I'm the Usos coming out choosing the teams and saying I want you on the team, I want you on the team, or are they co-captains or what? I don't get it.
Well, obviously the New Day have taken over proceedings here tonight as the Good Brothers come out. So Dan, do you want to know who I've gone for the startions?
Go on then, surprise me, shock me.
Oh, I'm going to shock you. I've gone for this one. I mean, you know I love Bobby Roode.
I know you have a big soft spot for Bobby.
But I have gone for this one. I've gone for Team Smackdown to win.
Oh, James, how could you go against your man?
Who have you gone
Bobby
for in
Roode?
this one?
I always like going against your man, James, so I've gone for Smackdown.
Yes, man. So we've both got the same in this one. We'll see what happens here.
The Cologne's still about. Well, they must be.
Well, Primo and Epico, of course, former tag team champions.
They're related to Carlito?
Yeah. Oh, now they're introducing the Usos. What do you think of the SmackDown tag team division compared to Raw, Dan?
I think they've got more potential, but not well-used potential. I think, you know, with the likes of Sanity, New Day, Usos, and even, like, the Club, they're absolutely great teams.
Now, Sanity, of course, let's not forget we watched War Games last night, but they were involved in War Games last year. And have they stock gone up or down in WWE since then, Dan?
Well, they haven't done anything to go up. I think they've had, like, 2 matches, if that.
Do you think it's worthwhile them staying in NXT then? Would that be a worthwhile argument?
What would they be doing in NXT, though?
They could be fighting for the tag team titles. They could be doing what the Raw Raiders are doing right now.
Well, I think, you know, it is a good move for them to go up, but they just need to be utilised properly. I mean, you know, you've got the likes of Eric Young, who's not getting any younger.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And Killian Dane, of course, Alexander Wolf, first German-born champion in WWE. We've got 4 teams out here. We're just waiting for Usos, or Big E tag team on God's green earth. They are the team captains. They come the Usos, and I think the SmackDown division creams all over the Raw division. We look at the Usos involved, New Day, Insanity as well. We know their potential that they've got. I mean, yeah, the colons haven't been used a lot, but they're still there. And we know the Good Brothers can be a good tag team. They've been misused as well in WWE.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, I was watching a few videos on YouTube about the club. And, you know, the likes, especially Carl Anderson, he was one of the revered members of the club when they was about.
And we're going to get an entrance that... Oh, they're getting Revival first. Again, another great tag team. Let's not just go at Revival. Again, fantastic. And then it's not really had, I guess, the right moves and stuff like this. So keys to victory, Dan. What does SmackDown have to do if they want to win this?
Well, you know, they've definitely got a talent advantage. I suppose, you know, take out the weaker teams first. I mean, you know, Lucha House Party, they're 205 Live compared.
I know. There's not a lot of tag teams here, but it's good that they're a team of three, and of course we've got the New Day as a team of three as well.
Sanity, team of three.
Oh yeah, so this could be 12 on 11 as we wait for the Ascension, and no matter how much they try and push them, again, I think the damage is already done with these two. Do you think Ascension can be saved?
Definitely not, no. You know, I mean, after their little cohorts with Breezango, I think that's kind of tarnished their reputation a bit.
Oh, I think it's Breezango's fault. And B Team, go, go, go. And they've been dropped as well since losing the tag team titles. It's a bit of a shame. I thought Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas had a lot of potential, actually.
They certainly did, yeah. You know, I've been watching Raws when Curtis Axel actually made his debut. And, you know, yeah, there was a lot of promise for him. Are we going to get a glorious entrance, James?
I think we are. I've heard this for so long on a pay-per-view. Listen to the exception. It is one of the greatest entrances in WWE history. And what a man, what a guy, Bobby Roode. And Chad Gable.
Oh, you just blocked out all of Bobby Roode there.
And Bobby Roode's coming out here. Smackdown. They're ready. Are they ready for Raw in this one? Chad Gable's got the microphone. Raw's going to kick off for a win, baby. And they're all going to do it. Glorious! Oh, that's brilliant! Look at that! The whole team gloriously it up. That's a great Dan.
And that is the highlight of Bobby Roode's career.
Well, at least he did it. Are you surprised this is a match starting us off on kickoff?
Not really.
I am. I thought they'd do the Cruiserweight title match first. They're obviously building up Murphy because they know how good he is. We're going to get this and the Murphy Ali match. Unless that's taking place on pay-per-view. Wouldn't that be great?
It'd be glorious.
Well, we're getting ready for the 32nd consecutive Survivor Series, Dan. Which is not easy to say. And is this going to be quite a quick match?
I think so.
Well, we're starting off with Epico in with Kalisto. Kind of know what time to start. The SmackDown versus Raw festivities. Would you like better in general anyway, Raw or SmackDown, Dan?
I'd have to say SmackDown. Yourself?
Not to go against you, but I've always liked Raw. It's a flagship show, isn't it? It's been around since '93. It's been great, and Kalisto there using his legs. There we go, Kalisto. Nice bit of exchanging to begin with, but a back suplex there. Tagging in Primo. Now Primo banging on Kalisto. Beautiful halo back in. And Kalisto now at the moment, I mean, guess the keys victory. SmackDown. Oh, to keep together. But Kalisto just kicked Primo into Epico.
Go for quick tags, you know, trying to keep your team in, keep your team relevant, keep it changed up.
Well, Kalisto went to springboard, but hurt his knee.
Oh, and the Revival are in. Dash and Dawson.
Oh.
Shatter Machine. Is it Shatter Machine?
Shatter Machine goes for the cover. Gets it. And the first SmackDown man has been eliminated.
Is that a team that's been eliminated now, then? Yeah, I think the Colognes have been eliminated now.
So it's just the one man from each team gets eliminated.
Carl Anderson come in, though. He's cleaning house, taking out both the Revival with a lovely spine buster.
Huge move, but Curtis Axel breaks it up. And now Dorado.
Sorry, who?
Metallic, Bobby Roode and Lince Dorado. Checking on ringside. Curtis Axel's in.
They've made a substitution.
Well, it's the free bird rules. He can do it. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And Curtis Axel there, racking the brain of Carl Anderson, going for the cover.
Only getting a 2 count, though.
And sends him into the turnbuckle.
Now he's in Raw territory.
And Raw's got the advantage here. There could be a huge upset. And BT, go, go, go. Bo Dallas gets tagged in.
Clotheslines Anderson in the corner, throws him into Curtis Axel, gets the DDT, but only getting a 2 count.
2. Bo Dallas, the Irish Whip reversed by Anderson. He comes running in, but gets caught with back elbow.
Kick to the back of the head, roll up 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Gallows got involved. That helped out Team Smackdown.
Evens it up.
Well, Axel Dallas had beat him. Got to go. Now it's Chad Gable and Anderson. No, Big E gets a tag. Chad Gable and Big E now. Big E clapping. Well, he thinks a New Day rocks. Are you back in here, Gable or Big E?
Gable.
It's going to be an interesting match.
Oh,
no.
Sorry, it's changed up now. Killian Dane's just come in. I'm backing Killian Dane.
And a big shot to Gable. Big's not going to powerbomb him, but Gable lands on his feet.
Delivers some big right hands. Oh, flying crossbody. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out from Gable.
Oh.
Tags in Eric Young.
Yeah, and Eric Young now looking to get on the offense. Dane's picked him up.
Oh, a neck breaker Samoan drop combo. 1, 2.
Oh.
He should be kicked out of that match for that cheating.
And
he's going to get punished for it as well, because Killian Dane just thrown him over the top rope.
Lands on his feet, brings Dane in.
Sidesteps Dane, who lands on the mats below.
Rude gets the tag. Gable's going up. We've seen this before. Gets him in a position. Moonsault. Oh.
Swinging neck breaker, moonsault.
1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode eliminates Eric Young. Bobby Roode gets a victory. Yay!
Oh. Big E looked to have him up for the big ending, but Bobby
God.
Roode scrambled to the rope, a tag in Victor.
I'll tell you what, if Bobby Roode sells 5, I'll be devastated. And yeah, that is Big Victor in there. That's Big Connor in there. And Big E catches Connor.
He's going to lick that hand. He's going to spank him in the middle of the ring.
Oh, the New Day rocks. And he's playing around with Connor, and Kofi seems to really enjoy it. Oh my God, Big E gets thrown in the Smackdown corner.
Comes charging towards Woods, who sticks a foot up, but gets caught by the throat.
And Ascension's got Woods.
And a big fall away slam there.
And now Woods in the wrong area. Oh, now double axe smash to the back.
Victor's in now, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 1.
1. Woods showing his toughness, not going to give up that easily. And Kofi saying, come on, you can do this with pancakes.
Well, they've actually dyed the pancakes blue for Smackdown.
Irish Whip, Woods managing to dodge it. And again.
Oh, slides between the legs. Discus elbow. Tags in Big E.
Well, this could be the end of Big E. He's getting picked up by Woods. Oh my God, what the power.
The strength of Woods. Slams Big E onto him. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and the Ascension are gone. Ascension gone.
And in comes Lince Dorado.
Grand Metallic.
In comes Grand Metallic.
Oh my God, went for handspring elbow. Biggie dodged it. I tell you what, Metallic's very innovative in his offense.
So 3 teams each, I believe.
Yeah, and size advantage definitely with Smackdown at the moment. The Usos haven't even properly, but now here comes
Lince Dorado. Flying crossbody.
He gets caught.
Looking for the magic killer. No, turns into a Hurricane Rana.
Uh-oh.
Gets caught by the throat, though.
Gallows not happy about that. Choke slam.
Oh, turns it into a stunner.
Gallows falls to the outside. Dorado.
Lucha. Gonna go flying.
Oh, my God.
Anderson catches him.
Hurricane Rana attempt by Dorado. Caught by Anderson.
Oh, gets sent into the ring ropes.
That wasn't nice. Anderson held up there on that top rope. Eventually falls to the outside. Here comes Dorado. Metallic.
Oh, stepboard moonsaults. Takes down both members of the Good Brothers. Throws Anderson back in the ring.
And now Dorado coming up but getting... Oh no. Realising it's Metallic who's a legal man. Metallic off the top rope. Balancing.
Oh, a lovely senton bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. So it's been eliminated by Metallic. And there's still 3 teams. And it's only the Usos and the New Day left. But these are the 2 probably greatest teams in the last 5-10 years. 6-on-4.
Oh, Metalik and Jimmy Uso tie up.
Usos and New Day won't be scared. But Metalik with a drop kick. Here comes Dorado in. Juice chops to Jay.
If the fucking Lucha House Party win this for Raw, I'm going to cry.
Goes for the roll up.
I need a 2 count though.
Oh my god, Jimmy's in trouble.
2.
Goes for again, but only gets 2.
2. Throws Jimmy into the corner. Jay tags himself in.
Well, head scissors, but now gets caught.
Oh, springboard. Well, a pop up.
Samoan drop.
Yeah.
And the Usos get rid of the Lucha Dragons, probably the most impressive team there.
And probably the 4 best teams. Actually,
exactly. Bobby Roode is the best. You're right, Dan. And that's great tag team in there by Dash and Dawson, distracting referee, cutting off the ring, and Gable going to work on that leg.
And they have done well. The Raw team there, segregating Xavier Woods. Or is that no? It is Woods.
Oh, and Dawson cheap shot on the Usos. Irish whip to Xavier Woods
in the corner, but Woods gets his foot up. A roll up. 1, 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
2. Big E looking for the tag. Can Woods get there? No. Dawson cuts him off again.
Oh, and now Woods taking out Bobby Roode and Chad Gable.
Dash Wilder goes down on the outside. Woods.
Kick to Dawson.
Beautiful drop kick off the top there. Now Big E desperate for the tag.
Dash in, Big E in.
Oh my god.
Belly to belly overhead throw. Follows up with a second. And a belly to belly.
And Big E definitely feeling it now. A little pump and grind. Going for the splash. Oh, Dawson gets clothesline over.
Roll up on Woods. 1, 2. Roll up on Big E, but Big E kicks out.
Wilder goes out, but Gable tags him in. Big E's looking for the spear. Gable catches him.
An overhead throw.
Huge suplex through. Gable rolling German suplex.
And a neck breaker there as well with Roode in the assist. 1, 2. Oh. You're glad, ain't you?
Yeah. Oh my god, Roode nearly there, but Big E managing to kick out. Oh, poor Bobby Roode, so close, and now maybe it's time for the glorious DDT.
Oh, Bobby Roode's feeling it.
Oh, glorious! Glorious DDT. Oh,
no, Big E reverses it. Big back elbow. Woods is in.
Roode looking for Gable, can't reach him.
Oh, that's an Uranagi backstabber combo.
Woods with a cover.
1, 2. Oh. Gable with the breakup though.
And now Jimmy in, gets dodged by Gable.
Out.
Scott Dawson, suicide dive on Kofi as well as Uso.
Woods comes flying through.
Wilder low.
Tornado DDT on Woods on the outside. Absolute pandemonium here.
Oh my god. And now Big E.
Oh! Fuck!
Shit! Goes absolutely flying through the middle. Roode and Gable, the only 2 left in the ring.
Is Roode going to do a corkscrew moonsault over the top?
And here comes Chad Gable with Roode's help.
Oh! Flips Gable over the top.
Unbelievable stuff. And Bobby Roode now.
Bobby.
You've seen a man flying before.
Fucking hell.
Here comes Roode.
Runs into a super kick.
Jay Uso with a super kick. Captain on captain.
Oh. Uso.
Don't mock Bobby Roode. Oh my god.
Flies over the top rope. Could have easily pinned Bobby Roode after that super kick, but decides to take out 2 members of his team.
Now Jimmy up, but Gable catches him. Oh my god, Chad Gable going up. This is not going to end well. German suplex him off. No.
Oh!
I have never seen a German suplex off the top rope to the outside. And we always said Survivor Series pay-per-view, the WWE pay-per-views are boring. The tag team division bringing it here tonight. Look at that German suplex there. Would have killed him. Gable and Roode are tagging each other. They got Woods to finish off now. Neck breaker into the moonsault.
It's worked before, but Woods escapes.
He throws Rude into the ropes, crotches Gable. Rude now back suplex.
Woods lands on his feet. Big E with a blind tag. Boot up to Rude.
And here comes Woods.
Rolling clothesline.
Gable off the top, but Big E's there.
Catches him.
Going up for the big ending, maybe.
Bang! Assisted big ending.
Goes for the cover. Rude's there, but Woods stops him.
1, 2, 3.
And the captains are eliminated, which means it's just a revival left for Team Raw. Usos and New Day on SmackDown. Wilder in, throws Woods to the outside.
Big E, that's the overhead.
Oh! Dawson came off with a sunset flip, which German suplexed his partner Wilder. Big E still managing to kick out. Going for the tornado DDT, but Woods tags himself in.
Whoa, looking to plant him with a DDT. I think that fumbled a bit.
Yeah, he messed up a little bit of DDT. Gets caught with a super kick. Both men brawling. Back suplex up. Wilders gets the blind tag. Woods doesn't realise. Yes, he does.
Throws him into the corner. Oh, gets sent to the outside though.
Oh, great shot to the face. Now Woods going up. Now Xavier Woods all the way up. Walk of the ropes. Oh!
Takes out. Oh,
no, turn it into a shatter machine.
2, 3.
Wilder pins Woods. It's 1-on-1. It's Revival and the Usos.
Well, welcome to the SmackDown Penitentiary, boys.
Well, it is just 1-on-1 now. Anything can happen. Well, we'll catch you the first point for either Raw or SmackDown. Or whatever happens. It's been a great showing, and now they go to war. Both teams slugging it out now. Jay sends Scott Dawson over the top.
Follows after him.
And it's Wilder and Jimmy in the ring. But, I think Jay just got sent into the stairs.
Superplex attempt, but he gets caught.
And now Scott Dawson gets a blind tag. Wilder is on the shoulders.
Oh, assisted Bulldog.
Dawson going for the cover. If he can roll him round, he's out.
1, 2. Oh.
And somehow managing to kick out. And what a match this has been, Dan.
This has been an absolutely brilliant match.
Oh, Jay's up in the apron, but managing to block the shot from Wilder. Can't block it for Dawson. Jimmy with a leg kick. Oh.
Gets caught, but delivers a step-up ensiguri.
Oh, my God. This is dangerous on top. Scott Dawson with a superplex on Jimmy.
And a frog splash to follow up. 1, 2. Oh, Jay with a save.
My God, he had to come in and help his brother Len. And now the Revival looking to put away the Usos finally. This will be such an important victory going forward for the rest of the night. Going to set him up for the Shat Machine.
No, super kick. Usos with a roll through, but gets covered.
Dawson
1, 2.
with the cover. Oh. And Jimmy managing to kick out.
Super kick.
He tags in Jay.
Dual super kick.
And now finally Dawson.
Dual super kick to him as well.
Goes for the cover, this is it. But now you're going to put in position for the Uso splash. Jimmy up top. Oh! Hits it. 1, 2, 3. SmackDown get the victory here at Survivor Series. With 1 minute and 56 to go. What were we worried about? My God. Job done there. Dan, what did you think of that match?
I thought that was an absolute cracker of a match. Once they whittled it down, because, I think there was a few too many numbers there. But once they'd whittled it down to the last 4 teams standing, I thought that turned up the heat and it turned it into an absolute bloody barn burner.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's a bit awkward at times, wasn't it, at the start? But the cream rising to the top there. They gave it enough time. And I'll tell you what, if that was a takeover, people would be fucking screaming about this match, wouldn't they? So I think you've got to give that a great shout for these teams involved. Of course, we know how good the New Day is, how good the Usos are and the Revival. But I think they showed it here tonight. SmackDown gets the win to start us off. We both get a prediction point as well, Dan. I think that's more important than anything else. As we move on, then let's start with the main show and the promo.
Tonight, in an event that only happens once a year. An event where opposing forces collide. Tonight, Raw and SmackDown Live go head to head. never-before-seen matches.
Here comes Ronda Rousey.
I want you to bring everything that you got because I am the baddest bitch on the planet.
I have spent half my career fighting against Becky. Last night, I fought with Becky, and this Sunday, I will fight for Becky.
Champions versus champions.
Oh, wait a minute! Daniel Bryan with a low blow. Daniel Bryan is WWE champion. Oh, Daniel, why? This is something no one expected. Daniel Bryan. He will take the beating coming the way of the WWE champion.
For the first time ever, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
A Survivor Series. I will break its face.
Teams versus teams.
I'm here to make sure that we win at all costs.
It is so important that Smackdown has the bragging rights.
A night that defines competition.
The one night a year, Raw and Smackdown compete in head-to-head competition.
Welcome to Survivor Series.
So yes, 30 seconds Survivor Series, and for the first time ever, we are here in LA for Survivor Series. And down the opening promo there, well, we saw it, and I mean, isn't it all about bragging rights? There's a kind of hubbub of excitement, more so now than there has been, and I've got a feeling that tonight we're going to see something special. First time ever matches. We've got Nakamura versus Rollins. We've got Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey, and of course we've got Lesnar versus... And then talking about Raw versus Smackdown team. Who will take it all home? It's been quite a good build-up, really, in such a short space of time, hasn't it?
It has been, yeah, you know, especially with the Becky Lynch-led invasion of Raw. You know, I thought they was going to respond the following night, but they didn't.
No, and speaking of the Smackdown women's division, they are coming out now for our first match on our... main show. We had one match on the kickoff. Smackdown, of course, took the lead 1-0 up. Does that mean Raw will get one back now that we're having this match positioned here? Or maybe not. It's time for Naomi to come out now, the women's team captain. So we've seen the build-up. Like I said, it all kind of culminated with Becky Lynch leading the attack and how impressed Smackdown's women's division has been. We should point out we made a bonus point, didn't we, at the beginning of the night, to see who the Smackdown member would be coming into this. And Dan, who did you pick?
I went for Crazy Nikki Cross.
Crazy Nikki Cross, and I, of course, went Mandy Rose.
So you get a bonus point.
Yeah. Rose written on there just to show a bit Randy Rose. So I did get a bonus point. I'm back in it. So now bonus points are 21-16. He's back in the game.
Clawing your way back.
I knew to go Mandy Rose because she's got the association with Sonya Deville, hasn't she? Well, we'll have proper predictions. Dan, who have you gone for in this matchup?
I have gone for winner, Team Smackdown.
Team Smackdown. Did you put eliminations as well? Yeah. Who you got? You got Team Smackdown. I got Team Smackdown. Sole Survivor, Asuka. Now more than ever is a time to reinvent Asuka on the main roster, and having her as a sole survivor here tonight at Survivor Series would go a long way, even if it's like kind of 3-on-1, even 4-on-1 against her, and getting the job done, building her up so a match against Rousey or Lynch at the Royal Rumble will actually mean big business, because people still want Asuka. They still respond to her, Dan, didn't they?
They do indeed, yes. And Asuka is awesome.
She really is. We've seen it in NXT and everything like that. I mean, we saw last Monday as well, Lynch leading the charge here. So after two, we've gone the same. Interesting. Well, the SmackDown team looks good with Asuka involved in it. And here comes Team Raw, led by
the beautiful Miss Bliss.
Why did you choose SmackDown over Raw, Dan?
Because Alexa Bliss is not wrestling in this. If Alexa Bliss was fighting, I would have gone for Raw all the way, because I back my women.
Yeah, especially if they're going to the point of having Raw women look dominant, then a victory from Tamina and Jax coming out here tonight would be a good thing for them. Maybe, Dan.
Just maybe.
No, maybe.
The heat on Nia Jax as she comes out.
Well, it's her fault. But it's a good thing, though. She's happy about it. And that right hand caused all the trouble on Monday Night Raw. And Naomi's loving it. Well, that will get you over in a bad way.
Well, that's nuclear heat for you.
Maybe, Dan, later on Rousey loses by count out. What about that? Something we've seen like this. One of the big matches.
Wow, yes.
If Raw wins this, then it offsets everything that I thought would happen here tonight. And here comes Sasha Banks, a legit boss. She deserves a bit of Survivor Series. We didn't find out why Ruby Riott or Indeed.
They had a fight between each other.
Who?
Because of Ruby Riott and Natalya had a fight between each other because of Jimmy Anvil Neidhart's glasses.
Well, of course, Ruby Riott's not here because she, of course, had a fight with Natalya about the late, great Jimmy Anvil Neidhart's glasses. Rest in peace, big man.
Rest in peace.
So we're going to see Bayley and Banks here. The Boston Hugs connection.
Will we see the wavy, wacky, inflatable arm man?
You got to think if they're going to be on the same sides, Banks and Bayley, because they got attacked by Jax and Tamina.
Oh, they hadn't prepared, even though Bayley was not wrestling tonight. They had the wacky, wavy, inflatable arm men prepared.
Well, they always have them prepared, I suppose, the WWE production team, as Bayley comes out here now. So, yeah, are you worried about your pick now, Dan?
I am slightly, yeah. I mean, this women's team does look dominating. But then they're going against Asuka.
Well, that's the thing.
If it was Asuka a year ago, then Asuka would have beaten them on her own. Hopefully, Asuka doesn't let me down. Don't care about you. Tamina and Naomi.
Naomi. Tamina,
yes! Bonus point for
me.
No, fuck
no,
you.
Fuck you.
No, fuck
you.
you.
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
Fuck me. And Becky Chance fills the arena to start this match off. Isn't it weird? There's 10 women there and they want the man. And Lynch.
11 women there.
Rolling up. Tamina. I have Alexa Bliss is not a woman, she's a goddess.
She's not just a goddess, James. She's my goddess. So you even fucking look at her and I'm going to rape your eyeballs.
Dan, that restraining order is just for you. I know that, mate. Don't worry about that. And look at this. It's starting off. Every woman getting involved.
Watch Nia Jax with her stiff shot.
Slobber knocker. That's an excellent point.
Asuka's going against her, so Jax isn't ready for Asuka.
Asuka doesn't mind. Hard hitting. Referee's trying to control things. Asuka sends Banks to the outside. Oh,
Asuka dragged to the outside as well.
And Naomi now.
Step up kick to Jax, sends her to the outside. Walks into a super kick from Tamina, though. Is that the first elimination?
I think it is.
2, 3.
The former women's champion gets pinned in a matter of seconds for Naomi. Raw is 5-4 up, but
Carmella.
Here comes Carmella.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Carmella.
Yes, Carmella. Mella is money.
And Carmella is shocked. And she's actually getting cheered.
Yes.
Is it time, Dan?
Dance break.
Is it time?
Go on, Truth. Get in there.
Oh, my God. Is that a floss?
That is what is known as a floss. Someone big's going to come behind her and just pummel her.
Oh, my God. Nia Jax coming in from behind.
I said big, not huge.
Hashtag facebreaker is standing with Carmella. Oh, going for the right hand. Carmella trying to roll up.
No chance.
She's got a hand caught. Jax picks her up.
And Universal and the crowd for Nia Jax. Tags in James's call, Mandy Rose.
I don't think she's going to do well, but she wants to go up against Nia Jax, so fair play to her. I can't believe I got Mandy Rose right. Oh my God, I got Mandy Rose wrong. No, Jax.
Well, she gets hit with a stiff forearm, but only gets a 2 count.
2. Let's have like a proper Survivor Series when it's just a lot of fun and we don't have a go at everybody. Mandy Rose.
Running knee.
Brilliant by Rose. She might shock the world.
Soul Survivor.
Uh-oh.
Ducks Mickie James, gets hit with a forearm.
Oh, the 6-time women's champion, and she means business. Mickie James has never lost one of these matches at the Survivor Series. Goes for the cover for the net breaker.
1, 2. Oh, but a kick out from Rose.
Oh.
The abdominal stretch there. James's pick is putting on a move made famous by...
Come on, you can get this.
Wilfred.
No.
Schneebelpip.
No.
John Constantine.
No, not John Constantine.
Who is it, James? Can't tell
It's
me.
Wilbur Schneider. Was 30s with that move. And now look at this by Mickie James. She's putting it all out tonight.
Side boob.
Beautiful submission, but Rose managed to cut her off. And after those 2 quick eliminations, it's cooled down a little bit.
Oscar's coming in.
Listen to that cheer. And no one is ready for Oscar.
Huge Oscar chant. I think Jax is going to get hit with a finisher from everyone.
I hope so. Mickie James side headlock with Oscar. Oscar pushing away Mickie James.
Stiff shoulder, but neither woman backing down. What's that, my love?
Oscar ready for James again.
You gone done did it now, Mickey.
And Oscar get more and more annoyed by James. Dodges Mickey's clothesline.
Oh, and the butt bump.
Big hip attack.
Butt bump. That's her ass.
And now go Russian leg sweep, turning it round. And look at this for a submission. Wilbur Schneider will be proud. Got the leg round the neck. The arm locked up. Goes for a roll up, but James blocks it.
1,
Don't
2.
you fucking dare. Oscar kicking out.
I was just about to turn his telly off.
Yeah. Oh.
Spinning back fist just clocks Mickie James.
Tagging Sonya Deville, someone. That's it. Deville in. Big right hands to James.
Come on, listen to what Alexa Bliss is saying.
No, you don't want to let her listen to what she's saying. We want SmackDown to win. There's James catching the back elbow, got the legs up. Beautiful Hurricane Runner.
Sonya Deville, Smackdown.
Oh yeah, SD.
Coincidence?
And her middle name's Terry.
Nailed it.
Bailey Lowe gets a tag in off Mickie James, and she means business here tonight.
Clotheslines through Deville. Drops elbow. Goes for cover. 2.
Oh.
Only a 1 count.
What?
Sasha Banks getting a cheer as she comes in. Both women working Sonya Deville down.
That's impressive, and we know how great Banks is, and she sets up Deville in a corner.
Double knees to the midsection. James gets the tag in, trying to take the glory for herself.
Well, they're trying to compete with each other rather than being on the same team. James off the top. Big senton. Going for the cover, but Deville managed to get shoulder up at 2.
2.
And Oscar seems to be the kind of captain of the team already, because Naomi's gone, of course.
I think that's going to be the dissension between Team Raw.
I hope so. Go for the mitt kick now. Oh, Deville dodges.
Mandy Rose gets a blind tag in.
Big knee, not the legal person. Rose going for the cover.
1, 2.
And Mickie
3.
James is eliminated. And there's dissension between Rose and Deville. But Rose say it doesn't matter. Oh, Bailey rolls her up.
1.
No.
Only a 1 count.
1. And now there's problems between Deville and Rose. Oh, God.
Oh, shizen.
And Mickie James talking to Alexa Bliss.
Tags in Carmella.
Yeah, well, they might have Nia Jax, but we've got Carmella.
And Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar's our ace in the hole. And Bailey on the apron. Catches Carmella with the right hand. Hangs her up. And now going up. But Carmella has beaten Charlotte and Oscar this year.
Ducks underneath Bailey.
Nice super kick to the midsection. And now Carmella doing the moonwalk with Bailey.
Plants her with a DDT.
And instead of going for the cover, he's just still beating her down.
Oh, and now she's mocking Sasha Banks.
Well, that is not a great idea by Carmella.
Oh,
Comes running to Bailey.
Bailey to Bailey.
Goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3, and Carmella is out of here.
Oh, Raw is in serious. SmackDown is in trouble at the moment.
Raw's still in trouble. Oscar's still there.
Mandy Rose, though, has looked impressive. And so is Deville as they beat down on Bailey. Well, Banks and Jax sitting in the corner.
Booker.
Oh, my God. Banks now gets a tag in after Bailey's been beaten down for a while. And she's on fire, baby.
Taking out Mandy Rose.
Well, the crowd may have quieted, but they're getting ready for this. Here comes Banks running in with the knees.
Mandy dodges it, looking for the knee. Gets caught. Banks statement locked in.
Oh, and Rose got no choice. Back to tap out. And she's there, but I thought it might be a numbers game. I said this about Oscar earlier. Being Oscar again and Deville beating her down. And now Deville and Oscar trying to team up on Banks. Just get Oscar in. Operation Oscar. Oscar comes running into Banks. And she's beaten Sasha before.
She's beaten all these women.
She has actually beaten all these women, you're right. And now Deville back in, and look at this, taking down Sasha Banks.
Minute and a half.
All right, let's guess now match length, because the women's title match has started. It's gone on for about, 20 minutes now. I reckon Lesnar Bryan's shortest match.
Yep.
Charlotte Rousey.
That's not going to be more than 10 minutes.
No, it ain't going to be more. That's going to be the second shortest match. I reckon the men's tag team match is going to be about 45 minutes long.
Yep.
Nakamura Rollins will probably be about 10 minutes.
15, 20.
We'll say it won't be given enough time. I reckon that's what we'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, Bailey gets tagged in for Banks, and she's recovered.
It's going to leave Jackson Oscar showdown, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe more. I think Deville might be in trouble in a minute. Went for the knee, got hung up in a corner. Here comes Bailey running.
Comes a running knee.
Stares at Oscar.
Running knee from Bailey. Looking for the cover. 2. Oh, but kick out.
Oh. Deville thrown on the apron. Bailey catches herself. Rolls back in.
Punch to the midsection though from Deville.
That's vicious by Sonya. Picks up Bailey.
Spinebuster 1, 2. Oh, but Jack.
Oh, and Jack shouldn't be getting involved. The crowd makes sure she shouldn't be getting involved. She's not legal. She's going to go after Deville.
Oh, but Deville moves out of the way.
Hey.
Kick to the head from Oscar.
Well done, Oscar. Kick her ass. And that's why Oscar is so great. Oh,
and Oscar gets caught with double knees from Banks.
And Deville gets caught with a back suplex by Bailey.
1. Oh, but a kick out from Deville.
Ah. Now Bailey straightening her bow. All going for Bailey to Bailey. Sonya realising it. Blocking it.
Oh, and both women tumble to the outside.
Double count out. Bliss looking on at the damage here. Referee starts counting. Deville stopping Bailey from getting in. Oh my God.
Throws her into barricade. A kick to the stomach.
And Deville trying to make her way. Bailey stopping it. Deville with a kick. Bailey to Bailey. 9. Bailey trying to get in. 10. Double count out.
It is Oscar versus Banks and Jax.
Well, it's a handicap match for Jackson Banks. Oscar, come on, Oscar. The most dangerous woman in WWE.
No, the most dangerous woman in NXT. She got made a joke in WWE.
No, she is the most dangerous woman in WWE. And now Banks and Oscar facing each other. And there should be a hell of a confrontation.
Oscar.
Oscar beat Banks last year. And now we've got to push off a dream matchup, Dan, if you will. Went for a spinning back fist. Banks blocked it. Oh!
Replies with a beautiful drop kick.
Yeah,
and Oscar's saying, I'm Smackdown! Smackdown on number 1! Announcer!
Well, Banks with a drop kick. Hit Oscar into the rope. She responds with a big drop kick herself. Goes for the strike. Blocks Banks there. Oh! And a pop-up knee. Banks may be out on her feet.
A thunderous German suplex folds Sasha Banks up.
And now getting up in the apron and Oscar.
Oh.
Came running in, but Banks caught with a forearm. Jack's now up in the apron as well.
Go on, Oscar. Take them both out.
Here comes Oscar.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Takes Nia Jax out, but leaves her there for Banks. And Sasha Banks with a knee to the back of Oscar. There she comes running in.
Sent to the outside. Lands on the apron. Oscar catches her with a kick.
They're now going to pay her back on the apron. Went for the kick. Banks caught it.
Bounced her face first off the edge of the apron.
And now Nia Jax has already gained their breath already. Banks going up on the apron. Referee's not counting as quick as he did for Deville and Bailey. Banks went for the knees. Oscar blocked it.
Hip attack on the outside. Or the butt bump, as I like to call it.
Oscar sends Banks in.
Oscar was the sole survivor last year.
Going up again. Drop kick. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh, kick out from Banks.
Oh. Everybody loves Asuka still. If this shows anything, it means they still love Asuka. And Banks standing up with Asuka. Look at Asuka, the strikes. We haven't seen this in a while. Goes running in, but Banks blocking it. Oh my God, Hurricanrana now trying to get the arm, but Asuka turns it around.
Looking for the Asuka lock.
Oh my God, picks her back up. But Banks again rolling through, rolling round. Goes for the cover. Oh.
Well, Asuka managing to kick out.
Goes for the Asuka kick, but Banks hit her there. Was that low?
Was boot to the gut. Double knees in the corner.
Oh, and Jack's back in the apron. Pushes Banks off into Asuka.
Who locks in the Asuka lock.
And now Banks got no choice but to tap out. And now maybe it makes it easier for Nia Jax to attack Asuka. And here she comes. It's the irresistible force.
I prefer the immovable object.
Well, she's Asuka in the ring. Leg drop. Jax hits it on Asuka not once.
Hits a second leg drop.
Oh, this is disgusting. Third time now. Be great if Becky Lynch come out now, wouldn't it? Becky Lynch music hits. Jax gets all distracted. Asuka goes for the cover. And Jax picking out Asuka. This is going to be the end.
Looking for the Samoan drop.
Hits it. Goes for the cover. And Nia Jax pins Asuka. Wow. Well, that was a very interesting matchup. Didn't go the way we thought, obviously.
The actual fuck. They actually fucking killed Asuka.
Yeah. They don't care for Asuka anymore. It's all about Nia Jax and any backstage heat that she may or may not have has been done. But what this means, Dan, is that it means that I feel Lesnar, Bryan, or Carmella, or Rousey, Charlotte will be going a different way. I think. I'm not sure. Unless SmackDown men's wins the men's show. I don't know what they're going to do now. Be interested to see, but that's kind of taking it all over. But what do you think of the match itself, though?
I actually didn't mind the match too much. Again, you've got the double count out, and then, I don't know what Nia Jax was doing. Kind of a Shane McMahon-esque type manoeuvre there that he did last year, I think. It's but again, they're definitely putting Nia Jax over as a main eventer, but they don't count the kickoff show on this, apparently. So it is just 1-0 Raw.
I didn't know they didn't count that. What the fuck?
What is the actual fucking point of it?
So Raw went 1 up after the second match. That's not going to confuse the fuck out of me at all. They'll get Stephanie and Corbin happy backstage. So after that means we don't get a point. It stays 1-0. We see Stephanie and Baron Corbin. And Stephanie saying to Baron, you better get a clean sweep if you want to stay general manager. Shane and Paige show up. And there's a bit of back and forth. And we're going to get our first champion versus champion matches. The Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins going against Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. Dan, this is a match you're really looking forward to, isn't it?
I am indeed, Jess. This definitely has the potential to be a barn burner. Hopefully they give it enough time and they don't just cut it short for the sake of the programme.
I have gone for, in this match, Dan, prediction-wise, Shinsuke fucking Nakamura.
I have gone for Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, I think Dean Amber's going to get involved, don't you, Dan? Wearing blue, of course. Because he's Shinsuke fucking Nakamura.
From Kyoto, Japan.
Do you think Nakamura can still make it to the top of WWE, Dan?
I would love to see it. I believe he has the potential to. But whether they let him, it's a completely different fucking matter, innit?
Yeah. So why are you looking forward to this match, then?
Again, both these guys have got a great reputation behind them. We've seen Seth in some great matches. We've seen Nakamura in some great matches when he was in NXT. We haven't seen him do what he's capable of on WWE yet, but, I still hold out hope.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens as we go on. But if Nakamura can put performance, the crowd's still into him as well, much like Asuka. It's weird, they both won the Royal Rumble, and yet it seems to be punishment. But it should be great. Nakamura and Seth Rollins.
But then again, Nakamura has held that US title for a little while now, and he's doing well with it.
And the crowd sing along with the theme as well, Dan.
Absolutely love it. And Rollins again representing his half red, half Rollins t-shirt.
Well, we'll see what happens. They've never faced each other in any promotion before. We'll see how good this is here tonight.
But is Seth's mind somewhere else?
Well, that is the question. Has he been focusing on Nakamura? Nakamura said he's been focusing on crushing Rollins' face.
Bonus point if Nakamura goes, come on!
Bonus point if Rollins taps his foot and goes, burn it down. Collar and elbow to start both men. Very tentative in the early goings.
Rollins with a front face. Nakamura with a switch though.
And Nakamura backing Rollins up to the ropes. Referee making sure they break.
Classic Nakamura putting his head into the stomach. Waving his arms.
And Rollins might never experience anything like this before.
Bonus point!
No, you get no bonus point.
Come on!
Nakamura wants Rollins to come on.
Rollins came towards him, but Nakamura ready to strike. Rollins stops in his tracks.
Nakamura now twisting the arm of Rollins. And Nakamura twisting the arm. In trouble at the moment. Trying to get to his feet.
Rolling through, trying to alleviate the pressure. Nips up to his feet and turns it back on Nakamura, who responds with a knee to the midsection.
Nice snapmare takedown. Goes for the stomp. Rollins dodges and the kick.
Rolls him up. Oh, only getting a 2 count.
2. Nakamura with a knee, but Rollins dodges.
If Rollins says, come on, extra bonus point for me.
And now Rollins taunting Nakamura. And he's telling him to come on.
Rollins charges towards him. Hits Nakamura charges towards Rollins. Hits the ropes. Arm drag takedown. Goes beyond for a roll up. 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
2. And maybe going for that ripcord elbow.
Knee.
Ripcord knee. Maybe going for that ripcord knee, but Nakamura runs forward to the rope break.
Very intelligent from Nakamura. And a Nakamura burn it down chant going on as Shinsuke just goes to the outside to gather himself. Seth going into the corner to relax. Okay.
Well, that reminds me of Shawn Michaels there. Cocky as you like, waiting for Nakamura to get back in. Let's not forget Seth Rollins was in action with a Shield last year, defeating the New Day. And now he gets Nakamura, and of course you have to think about his former Shield partner Dean Ambrose.
Wasn't it a different Shield?
No, it was the same Shield. It was the Shield.
Was it all 3 Shield?
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Now Nakamura, Irish whipping Rollins into the corner.
Rollins responds by clotheslining him down.
Rollins bounced out of that one. He seemed to enjoy it. Wants to show how good he is, that the Intercontinental Champion is better than the United States. Nakamura holds onto the ropes. Rollins comes running in.
Sends him to the outside. Both men ducking what each other has to offer.
Oh! And a springboard leg drop there by Rollins.
Who skins the cat back inside. And Shawn Michaels again.
And now going to go flying. No, Nakamura dodging the other side. Oh!
Nakamura changes direction, but as... Rollins changing direction. But as he was charging towards Nakamura, he sticks his foot up and just clocks him straight in the head.
And Nakamura throwing Rollins on top of that apron. Leaving his head exposed low.
Pow, running knee to the side of the head.
Nakamura throws him in, goes for the cover, but Rollins kicks out. And now Nakamura can smell blood. Throws Nakamura back in, throws Rollins into the corner. Just working on the midsection now.
Good vibrations in the corner, or as it is known now, bad vibrations.
And Nakamura picking up Rollins. But Rollins fighting away from him. Gets caught with a huge shot to the midsection. Snapmare down.
Oh, a big knee to the heart. 1, 2. Oh. Rollins managing to kick out.
Now double chicken wing by Nakamura on Rollins. Rollins slowly getting to his feet. This match not really sparked into life as of yet.
It hasn't, but hopefully they give it enough time for it to become one of them slow burners.
Well, it feels like that, doesn't it, at the moment? How slow it's going.
And some more bad vibrations for Seth Rollins.
And the referee counted with Nakamura nose to break on time.
Still thinking someone's going to get involved?
I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe Raw clean sweep now. That Stephanie said that to Baron Corbin. I just find it funny Nakamura and Rollins have to wear Raw and SmackDown tops, but I wonder if Brock Lesnar's going to come out with a Raw top on later.
He's going to come out with a Brock Lesnar top because that's the only show that cunt represents.
Yeah.
For all of 5 minutes, if that.
And now front face stopped by Nakamura. If anything, it shouldn't count that match at the pay-per-view. Nakamura faded. Rollins faded. Nakamura with the knees. But Rollins get back to his feet. Maybe trying to suplex Nakamura. Nakamura blocking.
There was a knee to the midsection. Just as Rollins was looking to make a bit of a comeback.
Now again, foot in the corner of Rollins. And Rollins is getting frustrated.
Powering out of it.
Hold of the leg.
Plants Nakamura face first into the second turnbuckle. Gives Rollins a bit of a chance to recuperate.
And Rollins back up and a chop to Nakamura. Just keep chopping away, but Nakamura blocks it. And if he caught by a right hand.
And now Seth's making his comeback. Irish whip reversed by Nakamura. Ducks below the clothesline attempt. Hits a swing blade.
And that was nice by Seth Rollins. Nakamura comes running in, but only to a big boot of Seth. Goes onto the second rope.
Jumps over the top of him.
Well, he felt his knee a little bit there, didn't he? Nakamura again on the second rope. Catching Rollins, but Rollins now showing his strength.
But Nakamura's fighting out.
And Rollins
powers his way back up to his feet.
Oh.
Throws Nakamura over the top rope.
Nakamura on the outside and Seth is not going to leave it as that.
He's going to try and burn it down.
Suicide dive. Straight on Nakamura, but Rollins not finished there.
Back into the ring. Looking for a second.
And great stuff there by Seth. Trying to get the crowd behind him.
Crowd chanting for one more time.
And he's going to do it one more time.
And hits it.
One more time. Just keeps doing suicide dives all the time.
2 more times.
And now can he throw Nakamura in, finish him off. And now Seth springboards in.
Takes down Nakamura, rolls him up. 1, 2.
Oh. Nakamura somehow managing to kick out. And Rollins running in. Big forearm shot to Naka. Maybe going to look for that Falcon Arrow. Nakamura lands on his feet. And if the left won't hit you, the right definitely will.
Knocks Seth Rollins down.
Down.
And probably out.
Out. Now Nakamura with the kicks. Really busting up Seth Rollins now. Irish whip. Nakamura reverses.
Rollins reverses.
Fuck you cunt.
Rollins reverses. Nakamura now sets Seth up on that top rope. You've seen this before.
Oh, running knee to the gut. Throws him to the mat. Covers 2. Oh, only a 2 count.
2. Oh, and now Nakamura tries to set up that exploder. Rollins nose and blocks it. Oh!
Backstabber.
And now going back, trying to get a submission, and Rollins rolls him away. Oh!
Super kick nearly knocks Nakamura's head off.
Referee goes for it. Oh, Nakamura managing to kick out. And now Rollins has got Nakamura up. Going to go for a powerbomb, but Nakamura blocks it. I think he's raked the eyes. Rollins comes running in. Nakamura dodges.
Seth Rollins head first into the turnbuckle and then a kick to the back of the head from Nakamura, who's just kicking away at the back of Rollins' head.
Referee having to stop Nakamura. And now
Rollins
look at
coming back with the clubbing blows.
That's Seth Rollins, all right. Going absolutely crazy. That's payback.
And now he has to get pulled off by the referee. The referee's pulled both men off in this match.
Rollins bringing Nakamura through. Goes for clothesline. Nakamura low.
Catches him, looking for that armbar. Seth Rollins grasps his hands together. So Nakamura turns it into a triangle. But Seth manages to power his way back up to a vertical base. Slams Nakamura down.
Oh, Nakamura has got Rollins down at the moment. And Rollins now managing to pick Nakamura up. And he power bombs him into the corner.
A buckle bomb. The dislocator, as Finn Balor knows it.
And Sting, the net breaker. John Cena's nose. I mean, Rollins has actually hurt a lot of people. If that was Brie Bella, my God.
If that was Nia Jax.
Yeah, I know. But Rollins can go around injuring people, and that's fine. And Seth maybe thinks this is over. And now Seth Rollins looking to burn it down. Kick to the midsection.
Looking to follow up with a stomp, but runs into a boot from Nakamura.
Oh my God, Rollins hits the forearm.
Ripcord? No. Nakamura blocks that as well.
And he picks up Rollins. Oh my
Falcon
God.
arrows of his own.
Fold them up like an accordion, but Rollins gets his shoulder up at 2.
2.
And now Nakamura. Just taking his time going up top now. Maybe taking a bit too long, taunting on top. Here comes Seth.
Runs up, superplex, Falcon arrow.
Here he comes, superplex. Someone made to pick him as well. Falcon arrow, goes for the cover. Nakamura low.
Oh.
Kicks out. Well, now Rollins looking at Nakamura. Looking to finally put Nakamura away.
Big right hand for Rollins, but Nakamura responds in kind with a big elbow.
It's been a true back and forth match between each man.
It's been a bloody good match.
And now Rollins finally winning the exchanges.
Oh, wow, you say that. Nakamura calls him out. Rollins swings and a miss, and a lovely combination from Nakamura following it up with an axe kick. The Naxploder suplex.
And we know what follows this.
What does follow this, James?
Well, Dan, if he hits it, it will be the Kinshasa. Oh, no.
Rollins sidesteps it. Ripcord knee. 1, 2. Oh. And Nakamura managing to kick out. Hit the pedigree, Seth.
Rollins seems shocked now. He's going to go up. Looking for the frog splash. Rollins now going all the way up.
Feeling a bit froggy.
Why don't he jump? Here he comes. Nakamura though moves out of the way.
Oh.
No! Kinshasa!
To the back of the head.
He's beat him.
1, 2. Oh! Seth Rollins just managing to get the shoulder up at 2.
2.
That means Rollins is going to win.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Nakamura ain't kicking out of a curb stomp. Well, close, but not close enough.
Or that one that wrote in saying Smackdown should get a clean sweep.
Yeah. Well, Nakamura now looking for the second. Kinshasa. Rollins can't even get to his feet. Here comes Nakamura. Comes running in. Rollins though, super kick to the face.
Kick to the midsection.
Curb stomp.
Oh,
Nakamura
dodges it. Kick to the head of his own.
Going for it again.
Rollins moves out of the way.
Curb stomp. 1, 2, 3. Rollins has beaten Nakamura. 2-0 Raw goes up. We still don't get a point. That's 1 each. Unbelievable stuff there. Dan, what do you think of the match?
I thought it was a bloody good match between these two guys. I'd love to see more. They was given a very good amount of time as well, which is another great point on this. But, yeah, definitely thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I think it was a very, very good match. But you can see Rollins treat more as the style of Nakamura is because, yeah, Nakamura hit his finisher. Rollins hit one, and it was always going to be done with the curb stomp. No Dean Ambrose involvement, but they want to make Rollins look like a star. And again, very good from each man here. But Raw is 2-0 up, which is quite a surprise as we move forward. And I think it means as well that, yeah, the Rousey and Lesnar matches will be quite short as we move forward.
But that does mean Raw goes 2-0 up.
So they fixed the points, and it's 2-1 now for Raw over SmackDown. So I'm just shortly Dan nearly dropped everything then. And it's time for the AOP versus the Bar. It's more Raw versus SmackDown. It means we both don't get a point. It's still 1-1 after our third match. As we head into the Bar, who already made their way down with Big Show in the corner. We have the also playing with Drake, Maverick and Dan. you think Big Show versus Maverick is a fair fight?
It would be if the Big Show was out.
Big Show's there.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Good for you.
No, it's not.
Bonus point.
It's not.
Bonus point, he's there.
He's not there.
Yeah, bonus point. So do you think Maverick versus Big Show's a fair fight, Dan? There's Big Show, bonus point.
It is not a fair fight, no, because Drake Maverick, DM the GM, would absolutely obliterate the Big Show.
All right. Well, we'll start off with Razor in there with Sheamus. I learnt the hard way what the Authors of Pain were called, because when we saw him at the NXT Live show, unfortunately, a calm was in my face, and I was shouting, Razor, you the man! And he was looking at me weirdly. I didn't know why, and then I realised. But the Authors of Pain's our tag team champion. Is it good for them, Dan? Does it come too late for them, or do you think there still could be a great tag team on Raw?
I think they could be a very good tag team on Raw. Yeah, they've certainly been dominant. But moving on to prediction-wise, I'll go first. I've gone for the Authors of Pain.
Why?
Well, it seems like Sheamus is going to be taking some time out to get his injuries fixed and do some filming commitments, so he won't be around for much longer. I think the dominance of Authors of Pain will be a bit too much for the bar. But then having Big Show in their corner, one knockout blow can make the difference.
Well, this is the dangerous thing about it. Maverick looking on, and Cesaro there trying to work on one of the Authors of Pain. But now Razor comes in, Calm comes in.
And Cesaro going for the swing there. Jumping over his brother. Well, his brother taking out Cesaro.
And now a Calm tagged in. Razor holding him up, foot stomped down.
Who have you gone for anyway, James?
Oh, sorry, mate. I've gone for, in this one, the whole point of the game, Authors of Pain. The AOP in this one, I think.
AOP.
They won the titles. The bar, fair play to them. Well, they were Smackdown, didn't have anything to do, did they? And now they find themselves tag team champions. With Big Show involved, and we said, well, the Smackdown thing on the live show, if Big Show's involved in the bodyguards, that's no problems at all, because it gives Cesaro and Sheamus a bit more of a chance. But I think the Calm Razor, two young guys, needed a strong victory at this event. You know, we talk about people moving up from NXT. They were at the War Games main event last year. Now they find themselves involved in a very important match here on SmackDown versus Raw. SmackDown, of course, 2-1 down at the moment.
And the Authors of Pain certainly were dominating back on NXT. They have been quite dominating here as well.
Yeah, we've not seen that many upsets for the AOP, have we? And I think since Drake Maverick kind of got involved, they have been on a better path, you know, and I think that'd be credit to Drake. Even though he's not the right fit with the Authors of Pain, they've made it work a little bit, and like I said, they are tag team champions now, so.
Well, I don't know, I think he's not as a credible manager as Paul Ellering was for the Authors of Pain, but, you know, he's done well, and I think it's quite a comedic fit for him as well, you know, you got two of probably the biggest guys on the roster, teamed up with probably the shortest guy on the roster. Well,
that's true, as Cesaro finds himself in trouble. The fans trying to get the SmackDown. The SmackDown's kind of been a home team in this one so far, even though they're not doing that well.
Well, it's Becky Lynch's team. And again, you know, all the representatives of their brands have been wearing the red and blue tops, which is, I think that's very good to see on the brand supremacy. But, you know, it's only going to mean a bit of bragging rights for a week or two.
Well, this is the thing that we've seen when it comes to it. And, of course, don't forget, to somebody who's, you know, cheering from now, how when the draft comes along or when they move over, how brand specific are they lend? You know what I mean? We've seen other teams. There's a start you would say have actually been on the brand for that amount of time. You know, like the bar last year were fighting for Team Raw, so they can't really say they're SmackDown through and through. So he went for a roll up, and it was Sheamus's distraction there. Razor didn't see his shoulders down. I realised he was in trouble. Tags in a Calm.
Cesaro trying to mount a comeback. A few uppercuts there, but just runs into a clothesline, and a Calm goes for the cover. Only a 2 count.
2. And the Authors of Pain have been dominating so far. Cesaro in all sorts of trouble in the submission, but gets out with the uppercuts.
Springboard corkscrew uppercut there from Cesaro. Lovely move there. But he's in the wrong part of town. And Sheamus is probably one of the only guys that can match up size for size for the Authors of Pain. Gets the tag in. So does Razor. Now both these guys going mano-a-mano.
You see the speed of Razor, how quick he caught up with Sheamus. Sheamus, a former WWE champion.
Money in the Bank winner.
Royal Rumble winner. And now pop-up knee, hit to the chest. He's definitely feeling this one.
Gets deposited over the top rope. Hangs up Razor.
And now Sheamus got the Razor in a
precarious position, looking for the 10 beats of the Finn Balor.
And he's going to hit them all. Sheamus up to the top. Huge clothesline off. Goes for the cover, but no. Managing to kick out.
Sheamus signalling for the bro kick.
Looks like he's going for it with Maverick up on the apron. Razor was going to attack Sheamus from behind, but Cesaro, brilliant interference.
Bro kick from Sheamus.
Oh, but a calm there.
1, 2.
No.
Oh, Drake Maverick with a save. Foot's on the rope.
Sheamus not happy if Big Show realises that.
Cesaro hunting down Drake Maverick, who looks like an Oompa Loompa. He runs into Big Show, who just shoulders him down, and that is not fair. I mean, bullying little people like that.
Oh, my God. Big Show picks him up, and now he's got him choking him on the rope in the ring.
What's the Big Show going to do from here? He's waiting for a save, isn't he?
He's choking Maverick out. Maverick is pissing himself. He's urinated. Maverick, being so scared, has wet himself.
Sheamus and Cesaro both come over to have a look and to gloat. Big Show finding it funny, but that gives AKM and Razor a chance to recuperate. Neckbreaker powerbomb combo. 1, 2, 3. And that is the victory for the AOP. And Drake Maverick certainly puts the P into AOP.
That is brilliant, actually. What do you think of the match? Don't take the piss now.
Well, you know, it was slightly comedic effect there. I honestly don't quite know what to make of the match. I think, you know, Drake Maverick pissing himself is probably the highlight of it.
Well, the Bar loses and Smackdown and Raw extend its lead here. We both get a point as well, Dan. Our first point in 2 matches. 2 points all. I don't know what to make it there. It was more of a moment. And they didn't finish him with their finisher. It was just, like you said, they
didn't hit the super collider, no.
Yeah, or even the last chapter. It was just the kind of neck breaker into the powerbomb. But the AOP winning. Raw in a very strong position. When you consider they're 3-0 up.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're counting the SmackDown Live point that they got on the pre-show.
It's 3-0. And one more point. It's a clean sweep. You've still got Lesnar versus Bryan. Charlotte versus Rousey, the men's match as well.
So we are actually potentially looking at a clean sweep for Raw.
Yeah, it actually wouldn't surprise me because you can't see Bryan beating Lesnar, can you?
Well, and that's what you get when you don't have Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton. I mean, you know, you rely on B, C, and D class players.
We might see Randy Orton later. They're going for it quite quickly, aren't they?
They are flying through.
Do you remember? Do you remember, Dan?
Do you remember?
Our first Survivor Series, I think Survivor Series 2015, it was Seth Rollins with Ziggler involved. And that match lasted about an hour and 15 minutes, didn't it? It was like the longest match we'd ever called at that time. Absolutely, I just wanted it to end. It was absolutely mental. But we might have one as big as that tonight. As long as that. We're backstage with SmackDown. We saw the Raw SmackDown locker room earlier. Braun Strowman fired troops and says, if you can't get me the victory, you're going to get these hands. And our truth came in and they said you're in the wrong locker room, which is quite funny. And now the Miz is getting the troops behind him. The captain of Team SmackDown. And our truth's coming along now as well. He wants to join the SmackDown roster and Shane saying, you're on the SmackDown roster. Trying to rally the troops.
Enzo Amore just tried to hijack the show and got tackled by WWE and arena security. He was there, James.
Nah, fuck off, really.
Enzo got kicked out. Well, Enzo Amore has just been kicked out of Survivor Series. See, and back when everyone was cheering and chanting along with his stupid fucking talk, that goes and proves what a tool he actually fucking is. Well,
let's not talk about him. Let's talk about the Cruiserweight title match. It's my man, Buddy Murphy, against Mustafa Ali. It's getting a proper treatment because it's going to be a great match, and it's next.
capacity crowd for WWE Super Showdown. Murphy now looks to put Alexander away. Is it enough for Murphy to win the title? Shoulders are down. Buddy Murphy is the Cruiserweight Champion.
And now the entire world knows the name Buddy Murphy.
Our Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy is in need of a challenger. So there will be a match to determine who will receive the first opportunity at Murphy's title. It will be the Premier Athlete Tony Nese taking on the Heart of 205 Live Mustafa Ali, and the winner, they will face Buddy Murphy for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Both these superstars are coming off the biggest wins of their career, raw power by the Premier Athlete. Ali laying it all on the line for an opportunity at the Cruiserweight title.
Way up top, that's it!
Wait a minute, Ali into the cover, shoulders down. Ali beat Nese. Ali's gonna face Buddy Murphy.
The juggernaut of the Cruiserweight division in the heart of 205 Live. Sounds like a fairy tale matchup if you ask me. The way that Mustafa Ali scratched and clawed his way back to a championship opportunity. But there is no happy ending in this fairy tale. Because the bad guy always wins, and it just so happens to be that I am the biggest and the baddest in this entire division. You can't stop the unstoppable.
First, they called me maybe. Today, they're calling me the heart of 205 Live. Buddy Murphy and I, we are on a collision course for the Cruiserweight Championship, and this time, nothing is slipping through my hands. This time, no one is gonna call me a maybe, because this time, they're gonna call me champion.
The official Survivor Series weigh-in for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match.
I'm willing to go to hell and back for this championship.
Well, this Sunday, you're gonna have to.
Well, they certainly are giving this match the superstar treatment. We get an elongated promo about Buddy Murphy, about how he's made his way to become the Cruiserweight Champion, and how the heart and soul of the 205 Live division, Mustafa Ali, has managed to fight his way and earn himself a number one contender spot by beating Tony Nese in the matchup on top before this.
Yeah, but it's even like the heart, and he's the heart and soul of 205 Live. We've seen it with Ali, coming so close at WrestleMania, become Cruiserweight Champion against Cedric Alexander. Here now at Survivor Series, can he get the job done against who used to be the world's best kept secret, is now one of the best in the world, especially 205 Live. He's the champion. I told you how good Buddy Murphy is. He's grown on you, Dan, recently as well, hasn't he? Dan said to me he loves Buddy Murphy. I have gone, and still Cruiserweight Champion, my man, Buddy Murphy.
I have gone for, and not a new champion, Muddy Murphy.
Yeah, my man, Muddy Murphy. You said that, and now I've repeated it. Muddy Murphy is here to defend the Cruiserweight title.
And Enzo is not here anymore.
No, fuck him. It's back to wrestling. It's not been a bad show so far, though, has it?
It hasn't been terrible.
Oh, come off it. It's not been horrible.
I said it hasn't been terrible.
Yeah, but you're saying like it's not been good.
It's no NXT takeover.
Oh, fuck off. We've seen some great matches so far. Well, the Rollins, Nakamura, and the tag team match to start us off in kickoff weren't great.
That was very good.
And so was the women's women's elimination match, right?
It wasn't bad.
The last match was okay as well. Then they're going to turn it up here. Buddy Murphy, you see that show? Well, he's about to steal it. Oh, my God, man. Ali dodging Murphy. This is going to be quick.
Murphy sending Ali into the corner, ramming his shoulder into the midsection. Looking for the big right hand, but Ali ducking out of the way, delivering a chop of his own. I think that's just angering Buddy Murphy, though.
Yeah, it's going to have no effect on him as he pushes Ali away.
But Ali looking for the backslide. That's not working with Murphy, though. He picks Ali up by his head, but just gets a big forearm to the jaw for his trouble.
And that's just going to annoy Buddy Murphy as he looks on at Mustafa Ali. Puts the elbow up now. But Murphy catches him. Back suplex. Ali lands on his feet, and the power of Murphy compels Ali to the corner. And he manages to jump away low, dodges the clothesline for Murphy.
Head scissors takedown sends Murphy to the outside. Is Ali going to go flying?
Oh no, Murphy back on the apron. Ali catches him with a drop kick.
Ali climbing the ropes.
High risk, high reward there by Mustafa Ali. Come diving off the top right on Buddy Murphy. Murphy rolls to the outside. Ali has to beat Murphy. Murphy doesn't have to beat Mustafa. And Ali kicks away on Murphy. Ali going to go up. Murphy stops him. Ali kicks him in the face. Murphy, though, quick as you like. Back in. Oh, my goodness.
Ali back first into barricade.
Well, Murphy threw him. And Ali landed hard. It's certainly been a long journey.
Well, it has been a very long journey here. You see Murphy just pushing Ali back first into barricade.
And Ali, nowhere's good to land there. Murphy's impressive. Your Cruiserweight champion, they're going to work on Ali, throwing him from pillar to post.
And then throwing him back into the ring through the bottom and second rope. And I'm not going to say I don't like Murphy because he's a commodity, but I'm just saying I don't like him because you like him.
He's a damn hot commodity. Alexa Bliss has picked Buddy Murphy down over you, so you have to deal with that.
She hasn't met me yet, has she? Exactly.
Not if the restraining order stays in place.
If Alexa Bliss met me, she'd be wetter than a spastic's chin.
And Ali now trying to hit Murphy in the midsection. Murphy, though, just too tough, and even a slap doesn't faze him. This is too easy for Buddy.
But I've said it for a while, though. Murphy could do a better job with selling a bit because it does make everyone else on the roster look a bit weaker.
I know, but Murphy's in recent weeks we see a huge Irish whip. And we see an Irish whip to the corner. Ali comes out, and Murphy lifted him about 9 foot in the air.
It's got to have been at least about 10 to 12 foot in the air.
And now going to the submission. Ali blocking the submission. Murphy wants to back suplex him, and Ali turns it into a pin attempt. Murphy got up at one. And now he's back to his feet. Irish whip into Ali. Drops his head, and Ali kicks the square in it.
Oh, follows up with a boot to the face.
Ali now slingshot to Murphy.
Sends him into the corner.
Some momentum.
Murphy looking for a back elbow. Ali ducking it. Hits a lovely pop-up drop kick on to Murphy. Ali setting Murphy up in the corner. Some big elbows. Irish whip reversal. Ali skids down. Dodges out the way of the oncoming Murphy. Delivers a...
And now Murphy going to roll his way back in.
Ali going to roll his way back in.
Oh, no, I said Murphy knew Ali was going to roll his way back in, so he caught him, then threw him to the outside, Dan. That's how impressive and intelligent Murphy is. And now he's going to go flying. Look at that. Incredible by Murphy.
Flying over the top rope, taking out Mustafa Ali.
Landed on the entrance ramp. That's how far he flew.
I'm very glad that they're not on the pre-show.
It's brilliant. It'll be treated like this. I hope the crowds stop looking at the phones and get into this match.
They're waiting for Enzo to come back or Big Cass to make an appearance.
No, Murphy will have a meeting out there. Palm of his hand soon. Ali gets to his feet. Murphy with double foot stomp. Ali blocked it.
Kick to the jaw. Follows up with a super kick. And a second.
And now Ali. Hurricane Rana.
A reverse hub plants Murphy on the top of his head. Rolls him over for the cover. 1, 2. Oh.
Yes.
Murphy just managing to kick out.
See how close that was and how Murphy got control over it. Murphy pushes away Ali. Ali responds with a kick. Now with a forearm. Goes for the shot. Murphy blocks it. Beautiful with a kick. Knee to the face. Stomps him down.
But Ali ducking the knee attempt from Murphy. Hits him so hard he falls out the ring. Lands on the apron outside though.
Murphy holding on. Ali looking around. See if he can capitalise. Throws Murphy down that second rope. Oh! A beautiful spinning DDT there. Ali on Murphy. Goes for the cover, but Murphy managing to kick out.
Oh.
Ali can't believe it. Murphy got up. And Ali trying to roll him in position for the reverse 450.
He's looking for the inverted 450.
Ali going up, but Murphy manages to get to his feet. Throws Ali to the outside. He hits head first onto the apron. So impressive by Buddy Murphy. Dan, don't say anything if you agree. And Murphy now looking on at the damage he just caused to Ali. Now Murphy can take his time. Ali is seriously hurt. Oh, but Murphy having a look at the announce table.
He's going to rearrange the furniture.
And this doesn't look good for Mustafa Ali here at Survivor Series. Oh my God, referee's counting both on the announce table.
Oh, Ali managing to fight back though.
Big kick to Murphy. He's still stunned in the announce table. Ali's off now. But here he comes. Oh!
Spanish fly off the announce table to the wafer thin mats outside.
Well, how thin are those mats?
They're mere millimetres thick over pure concrete.
A 205 chant happening now. Murphy thrown back in, and Ali desperately trying to get in position now. Going up to the top. He's going to look for that reverse 450, but Murphy again back to his feet.
Cheating by grabbing hold of Ali's hair.
Well, anyway, take advantage. Super kick to the face. Now he's got him up for the powerbomb.
Plants Ali down.
No, not
Powers
once.
him up.
Look at that.
Into a sit-out powerbomb.
One,
2.
two.
Oh!
And Ali somehow gets showed up at 2.
2.
This is awesome chance, and this is as good as anything we saw at TakeOver yesterday between these two men now, and maybe Murphy's Law to finish it for Ali.
Ali with a backslide and a roll-up 1. Oh.
No, Murphy managed to get out at 1.
1.
Runs into Ali's back elbow low. Ali off of the second. Oh!
Murphy catches him with a knee as he was flying off.
And he might be out. If not, Murphy now, he's got Ali, picks him up. Murphy's Law goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Buddy Murphy retains in a fantastic match here. I mean, absolutely cracking. Murphy shows that he belongs at the top level. Cruiserweight title match involved at a pay-per-view. And at the moment, it's probably the best match that we've seen tonight. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, most definitely a very good match. The back and forth between these two guys is brilliant. And if you wanted to showcase 205 Live, this is a perfect way to do it. Right in the middle of the Survivor Series pay-per-view. Potentially stealing the show.
Yeah, without a doubt. And great performance by Mustafa Ali in this match as well, showing why he's such a great underdog. And the crowd got into it in the end as well, which I think is good for both men. Yeah, and the 205 Live chant. Who would have thought? In the darkness and that twat earlier, Enzo Amore, and now you look at Buddy Murphy where 205 Live's going. This is the right place and the right time. And will Murphy show any respect to Ali, or will we just forget about him?
He won't show any respect.
Well, Murphy doesn't need to. He is the Cruiserweight Champion. And speaking of champions, W Champion backstage. Points, we go 3-3 now on predictions after 5. We see Daniel Bryan, and he's asked, after only a week preparation, will we be ready for Lesnar, Dan? And what did he say?
Nothing. I was going to say what he said, but he didn't say nothing, so I tried being silent, but then you wouldn't have known that I was saying nothing. So Daniel Bryan said nothing, and he just had a bit of a smug look on his face and kind of walked away.
And we're getting a video promo for a new debuting superstar, Dan.
Yes, Lars Sullivan.
Oh, Lars. I didn't see
Lars
the L.
Sullivan coming soon.
And who is Lars Sullivan for everybody who doesn't know?
He is the monster of NXT. Well, we've got the acting general manager of Raw, Constable Corbin.
So here we go. It's time for the men's Smackdown Survivor Series matchup. And Baron Corbin comes out of his team. And here comes Bobby Lashley.
accompanied by Leo, very fucking annoying, Rush. And this, James, for us, it's where the games begin. I mean, we've got a little bonus point going on for this men's elimination match, and it is we're going to try and predict the order of elimination. A point for each elimination we get correct.
We have indeed, and you are absolutely right about that order of elimination. Who gets eliminated and when, of course, the normal predictions as well for that, but bonus points online, which makes it even more special as Finn Balor comes out here in red. What we'll do first is the build up to this. Not going to be much, just the normal kind of Raw versus SmackDown stuff that we get. Prediction wise, Dan, who have you gone for in the matchup?
I have gone for Raw to get the victory.
Yeah, I too have gone Raw as well to get the victory. What we're going to do, we get a point for Sole Survivor, and we'll have a point in order of elimination as well. As Dolph Ziggler makes his way down, I think this match is going to be dominated by two men. That's Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre.
I think Dolph Ziggler looks really weird with straightened hair.
Fucking gay. Oh, here we go. Here's the man.
And talking of gays,
you shut your fucking whore mouth.
I said it to his face when we met him.
No, you fucking did.
I
You
said,
hello, Mr.
"Ye
McIntyre."
are a fucking queer.
It's not. What?
Your mum's Irish.
Here comes Drew McIntyre. Usually wears blue, but tonight it's red for Raw.
Good job he's not wearing green.
Yeah. Well, he's not on Velocity. Like Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose could have been. Velocity was a program that WWE used to have a couple of matches, kind of like SmackDown's second show, like Heat became for Raw. The more you know.
The less you care. And that's why I have no pubic hair.
Keys to victory, just let Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman do thing. Raw is out here, we're waiting SmackDown.
Get these hands. Get these hands.
So will Braun Strowman be a difference here tonight, Dan? He's got a clear path ahead of him, hasn't he?
I have, but there is some distinctions on Team Raw. We know that Drew McIntyre kicked Strowman with the Claymore. But, you know, Stephanie's told Braun Strowman, look, you win this for Raw, you get Corbin, you get Brock Lesnar. So, you know, look, play by the rules and we give you what you want.
Yeah, and Strowman, I think, will do that tonight. That's what he wants in this matchup. Raw is very strong at the moment. Every man, a former heavyweight champion, apart from Braun Strowman.
Very dominating looking team there for Team Raw.
But an awesome Team SmackDown. But I don't think even The Miz can save him here tonight. Raw at the moment 3-0 up.
You've got The Miz getting eliminated first.
No, let's wait. Talk about order of elimination. Who have you got going first?
Jafali.
Well, The Miz out here. Look how futuristic gear. And he's got the Marine 6 as well. And here comes Jafali. Dun, 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 dun.
Rey Mysterio's going to be beaten down backstage and Orton takes his place. Who's that jumping out the sky? Randy Orton hitting the guy in the eye with a pie. My oh my. I'm a rapper and I didn't even realise. Blah.
Whoa, Dan, here come the trumpets.
Bump. Bam. Bam.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Joe. And could it be his time tonight to be a bad motherfucker and get the job done for Team SmackDown?
Well, a very good response from the crowd. Here comes the money.
Booyaka, booyaka.
619. Thought he weren't going to come out then.
Yeah, here he comes.
Randy Orton under the mask.
No, it's Rey Mysterio here. Well, here comes the money, Dan.
Yo, here comes.
Money.
Dollar. Well, Shane McMahon is the BITW.
I've got the bonus points. I'm ready for the bonus points. Order of elimination.
Alright, in case of question, James.
Yep.
Who have you gone for?
My first one to go is The Miz.
My first one to go is Jeff Hardy. Well, yes, James, as we were saying, my first elimination is Jeff Hardy.
And my first elimination is Miz. I think he's going to be surprised. He's going to be captain. He'll be like, don't worry, guys, I can handle this. All of a sudden, 1, 2, 3. He is gone. A shocking surprise. But when you look at the size of McIntyre and Strowman alone, that is enough for SmackDown to be scared.
And you're not forgetting, well, you shouldn't be forgetting Bobby Lashley.
Oh, McIntyre and Strowman already arguing who starts. And Corbin's going to get in the middle of that. If he wants to start, McIntyre's going to pick his battles.
McIntyre's backing down like a cowardly yellow chicken that he is.
He
Don't even try and defend him.
He's a captain.
He's
of Raw.
running away.
He doesn't
on Raw.
need to start. Braun Strowman can start. And McIntyre tags himself, and there you go, Dan. What are you saying? Clever. Using his intelligence. He's a legal man.
Oh, McIntyre's going to go. Strowman's got the coquina clutch locked in. Got the coquina clutch locked in.
Oh, McIntyre rolls him away. He's fighting his corner. McIntyre again comes running in.
Coquina clutch. This one's cinched in deep now.
Don't you dare. McIntyre rolls through. Claymore kick. Gonna pin Samoa Joe. 1, 2, 3. That's what McIntyre can do. Joe is gone. The fans aren't happy, but I told you Drew is the man. That's why I wanted to start.
Well, Mysterio, for me, is out next.
I have gone for Lashley to be the next man out.
Lashley.
And Lashley's not even in yet. And Corbin applauding that, and it's 5-4 to Raw. Bullshit chance. Well, Joe hopefully will get his chance. Then here comes Lesnar.
And Jeff Hardy is in to face off with McIntyre.
And this is not going to end well for Jeff.
Oh, and Jeff Hardy's putting up a better fight than Samoa Joe did. Wonder how long this one will last.
Oh, McIntyre, huge clothesline there. Just powers Jeff down.
Shane McMahon gets the tag in though.
And Shane's in now. Going to go against Ziggler. Of course, he beat him in the World Cup.
The best in the world going against Shane McMahon. See what I did there?
And Shane, now look at it. Ducking and diving.
Showing why he earned that trophy of the best in the world. But Ziggler turning it round.
Oh, Ziggler seems to be in control. McMahon push him away.
Drop kick from Ziggles.
And Dolph has been impressive this year. Make no doubt about that. But Shane shot to the gut and a kick.
Deep arm drag takedown from Shane. Followed up with a second.
And look at Shane ducking and diving. Going to go for the DDT. Ziggler rolls him up. 2.
Oh, only a 2 count.
2. Ziggler kick. Now he's going to go for the famouser.
Hits it on Shane O'Mac.
Goes for the cover. 2.
Oh, but Shane managing to kick out.
Oh.
Ziggler looking for a super kick.
Shane's in trouble, but catches it.
Delivers a big back elbow. Knocks Ziggler out.
Oh my God, Ziggler in massive trouble. Shane not going to go for the cover though. Picking his man up.
Irish whip.
Zigzag. 1, 2.
Oh, and the Miz in to make the save.
Well, why wasn't the Miz come and stop for Samoa Joe doing it then?
You don't like Joe.
And now gets a tag. Here comes your captain.
The man who was supposed to be going against Ziggler in the final.
Oh, going to go skull crushing finale. Ziggler fights out of it.
Miz catches him. Looking for Ric Flair's figure 4 leg lock.
Go for clothesline. Zigzag attempt by Ziggler. Miz pushes him off.
Looking for the kick to the face. Ziggler ducks underneath. Looking for a roll up. Miz rolls through. Ziggler hits a drop kick.
And Ziggler in control of this one right now. Strowman tags himself in. And the Miz might be in trouble now.
Roll. McIntyre tagging himself in, not giving Strowman a start in this match. And the Miz is going to let these two guys argue as long as they want. And now they're going hell for leather at each other.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Raw is falling apart. Smackdown coming in to take advantage. Strowman and McIntyre just fighting anything there. Now they realise they're actually on Team Raw. Jeff's the only man probably not wearing a Smackdown top. And now they're all teaming up on Strowman. Strowman's going to push them all away. Look at all beaten down Team Smackdown versus Strowman.
Oh, pushes everyone away. Drop toe hold by Rado. Looking for the 619.
No, biggest little man versus
Hits
the biggest man.
The biggest big man.
Miz and Shane send Strowman over the top. And Smackdown are compressing McIntyre into the ring post. And now the announce team, they cleared it early, cleared it up after the Cruiserweight title match.
Well, they've set everything back up.
Oh, but they're going to go after the English announce table. And they're moving all the monitors. They've got Strowman, they've got ideas. Happy days. These days are... Oh my God, and Jeff and Miz putting Strowman in the announce table. Shane McMahon going up, Dad. Oh my God, he's not.
Holy shit.
Death defied by Shane. Oh.
Hits the mark. And Strowman is out of here for the time being.
Well, I think Shane might be out for the time being as well. See one big Shane stunt. We've seen it here off the top through the announce table. And Corbin can't believe it. Their big man is out. So McIntyre's still the legal man.
Miz and McIntyre in the ring. Miz is going to pin him. 1. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Only getting a 1 count. And McIntyre in a bit of trouble. Strowman's out. So the numbers are equal at the moment.
Big kick from the Miz. Finger bash each other.
And Paige and Stephanie just staring each other off backstage. Miz's awesome chance. He must love this. He deserves it. And he's saying to McIntyre, you're in trouble. Uh-oh.
And the Glasgow Kiss drops Miz to the mat.
Oh, Balor looking to tag himself in. And McIntyre don't want to do it. McIntyre's a proud man. There's Miz.
Skull Crusher finale. Go on, hit it. Ah.
McIntyre with a chop. Oh, Balor.
Balor tags himself in. Kicks McIntyre in the face. Swing blade. No, just a clothesline on the Miz.
Backs him up in the corner. What the hell is going on with Team Raw right now? Miz reversing Balor. Balor fighting out of it though.
Balor with a step up insecurity as Miz was perched on the top rope. Takes the legs. Double foot stomp to the chest. And falls on him for good measure.
And Balor, of course, the first Universal Champion. Looking for the Miz to get up. Miz blocks his swing blade. Go for the Skull Crusher finale.
Balor rolls through. 2. Oh, only getting a 2 count though.
2. Miz comes in and Balor's quick. And he kicks Miz in the side of the face looking to get up. Is he looking in position for the coup de grace?
Oh, Miz out of the way though. Balor's looking to go flying. Takes out the Miz with a lovely drop kick. Swing blade on Jeff Hardy.
He's taken out all of SmackDown. And then Miz falls right back on barricade. Throws the Miz in. Miz tags in Mysterio.
Seated senton off the top.
Dodge Balor. Second rope now. Springing up.
Springboard crossbody. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, Ray gets caught. Balor's got him.
Bang. Plants Mysterio. 1, 2.
Oh, you get a bonus point if Ray's eliminated.
Good.
He's a legal man in it now. I've gone for Lashley and he's not even been in the match yet. Balor with a chop to Ray.
Miz with a kick to the jaw. Oh, Hezes into the 619. Mysterio going to call home.
Oh.
Balor ducks it.
Balor at
Swing blade.
Now Balor's going to end it. Drop kick.
Into the corner.
Sends Mysterio all the way back. Balor looks to go up again.
Miz is in the drop zone.
Mysterio's in big trouble.
Oh, rolls out of the way of the coup de grace. Wheelbarrow roll through, looking for the 619 again. Catches Finn.
Gonna go springboard now. Mysterio frog splash.
1, 2, 3.
Balor is gone.
Didn't expect that.
Well, Balor goes to see WWE hates its fans, so you got to think about that. McIntyre in now, pushing away at Mysterio.
Ziggler's out next for me.
Mine was Joe, so I'll get that wrong, and I can't go fourth either because I said, or actually fifth because I said Mysterio's still in it. So it's down to Ziggler getting eliminated next.
Well, Balor's been eliminated, and Drew McIntyre's just helping him out the ring.
Oh, Mysterio, though, kicks McIntyre down. Lashley tags himself in.
Big boot to Mysterio.
And Mysterio in all sorts of trouble. Look at the power, Lashley. Gorilla press. But Mysterio manages to land on his feet. Ducks under. Lashley catches him.
Thrown head first into the second turnbuckle.
And now Lashley looking for the suplex. And he keeps up Lashley. He keeps up Mysterio in the sky.
Oh, but Ray's trying to fight out with the knees to the head for Lashley.
Oh.
Plants him.
And Corbin can't believe it. Oh, Lashley catches Mysterio. Mysterio kicks him in the head. Ziggler tags himself in.
He should go next.
Lashley gets thrown to the outside. Ziggler, though, catches Mysterio.
Mysterio rolls through.
No, Ziggler manages to stop it. Ray with a kick to Ziggler's head.
He's going to pin him. 1, 2, 3, bunt.
Jeff looking for the tag. And so Ziggler.
McIntyre.
No, Ziggler looking for the tag in a second.
McIntyre's looking for the tag.
No, Ziggler not looking for the tag. Ziggler up to his feet. Gets caught by Jeff.
Jeff wailing away on Dolph. Irish Whip reversal. Jaw to the head. Inverted atomic drop. The turnbuckle pad's been exposed.
No, the turnbuckle pad's exposed in the Smackdown corner. Jeff goes to pin Ziggler, and Ziggler gets shoulder up at 2.
2.
And it is 4-all at the moment. Joe and Balor both going, and Jeff going to delete Ziggler now. Twist of fate.
Blocked by Ziggler, throws him into the corner.
Oh, and Jeff get distracted by Drew McIntyre. Oh my God.
Plants McIntyre with a DDT.
Now Jeff making his way back in. And Ziggler with a DDT.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Hardy managing to kick out.
Corbin is having a heart attack at ringside. And Mysterio looking for the tag from Ziggler. From Jeff. Ziggler looking for the zigzag. Oh, Jeff blocked it. Twist of fate.
Hits it.
And he's looking to go up now. Swanton.
Bang. Oh, Ziggler got his knees up.
Well, brilliant reversal by Ziggler. Jeff was so close there. Maybe he could have it in the pin.
Go on, Miz. Tag yourself in. Get the victory.
Well, Ziggler's got none of his partners on the apron. Jeff has. Tags in the Miz.
Go on, Miz.
And the captain's here. Clothesline in the corner. Shane's back in the...
He's in position for the coast to coast.
No, he can't. Surely.
Don't call me Shirley, but it looks like he's going to hit it.
Shane, who's already come off the top already, now going to go coast to coast.
The old man can barely stand.
No, this can't be possible. McMahon going all the way up. Miz holding him in position. He did this at the World Cup to beat him. He's going to do it again.
Hits the mark. Pin that man.
Shane rolling Ziggler in. Turns him round.
1, 2, 3. Yes!
Bonus point for Dan.
Yeah, it is. Lashley's in.
And Lashley in clothesline to Shane McMahon. We can't get a full point because we both went Balor. And there's only 3 members left. And Lashley going through the paces now with Shane McMahon.
Belly to belly overhead throw. Miz gets tagged in.
Oh my God, Lashley brings Miz in the hard way.
Plants Miz face first.
Lashley goes for a spear. Miz moves him in the way. Now a clothesline. And the Miz, no, Shane McMahon can't do it again, can he? He's going to go another coast to coast. And Shane's got nothing left.
Shane is completely spent.
Oh my God, going up again to get Lashley. No, here comes Shane again. Oh!
And Braun Strowman gets some retribution there. Close man.
He was on the apron. Lashley goes for the cover. Shane 1, 2.
Mysterio with the save.
And Mysterio saving Shane McMahon, pulling him into the corner. Jeff gets a tag in.
Pow! Jeff Hardy in now.
Oh.
And Strowman's in.
Jeff dodges Strowman just for a second. Hits the clotheslines.
Looking for the twist of fate. Strowman loads up Hardy.
Oh my God.
Power slam. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Dan, we both went. I went for Ray. You went for Lashley in that one, so we can't do that.
What one? That's 4. This is the 4th one.
That's the 5th one.
That's the 4th one.
No, 4th one was Shane.
Shane hasn't been eliminated. He got dragged to the corner to be tagged out.
Oh yeah, Shane hasn't been there. You're right.
Come on, boy. I've gone for Lashley this next one.
Yeah, I've gone for Rey Mysterio.
Ah.
So Hardy gets eliminated. And Mysterio with Strowman.
619 gets caught.
Oh my God, Strowman's got him. Power slam. Hits him down. Goes for the goal. 1, 2, 3. Bonus point to James. Mysterio gets eliminated.
Well, mine, James, is The Miz.
Well, mine's Shane McMahon. So, if you could tag in Shane, that'd be great. Oh my God. Well, The Miz could get the job done here. Claymore kicked by McIntyre. Miz on the outside, having a word with Shane. There's only 2 members left. Here comes Strowman.
Oh, throws Shane into the path of Strowman. Now tries running away. Gets caught, pushed into barricade. Thrown into the ring.
Uh-oh.
Gets caught. Power slam. 1, 2, 3.
Dang it. Point. Well, you've gone for Joe next, haven't you?
I have indeed, yes.
And I've gone Ziggler, so we both can't get that. So it's Lashley, Strowman and McIntyre versus Shane McMahon.
Oh, yeah, because you've only got one. Yeah.
We didn't determine that beforehand, did we? Look at McIntyre smirking.
Well, no, because they didn't go on the list. Obviously, the people that don't get eliminated.
Look at McIntyre smirking.
So bonus points for correct person, and my correct people are Drew and Strowman don't get eliminated, and Drew and Strowman don't get eliminated.
And Drew McIntyre smirking.
No, James. He hasn't got a cigarette in his gob. He's just got a smile on his face because it is Shane versus the whole Raw roster. Or 3 of them, anyway.
And this is not going to end well. Shane doesn't care anymore. He just says, bring it on.
Seated drop kick from Shane to Strowman. Splash in the corner.
And here we go. It's going to be over and done with.
Running power slam.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3.
And I did have Shane get eliminated last.
You did, but
after Joe.
But that is it, Dan. Raw smashes Smackdown. I mean, that is quite unbelievable. After that ends, you get 2-1. So more bonus points for you, Dan, like you needed them. So that's just great, isn't it?
And a point each for the win as well.
Oh, wait a minute. Corbin attacks Strowman from behind. And he's running away. Now it's 5 series over. Strowman can get him. And Strowman's
back up and pissed.
So bonus points now 23-17. You've got a point ahead in bonus. We got a point each for the predictions after that match 6. So it is 4 points all as we head into our 7th match. And Strowman is not happy about Baron Corbin. 4-0, isn't it, for all?
Women's tag team, Nakamura versus Rollins, AOP, Raw, 4-0.
So up next, it is Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. And let's have a look at the promo.
As captain of the Women's Survivor Series team, I put together the most talented team in Survivor Series history.
What the hell is this?
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Becky Lynch with the disarmer on Rousey! Becky Lynch attacking Ronda Rousey in the locker room here at Monday Night Raw. Get out of here, Becky! She's coming out here. Is she nuts? You want to be the man? Wait a minute, who the hell? The Smackdown Women's Division is attacking Monday Night Raw.
Sonya Deville, Carmella, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Naomi.
Charlotte Flair.
And here comes Ronda Rousey.
With one good arm and Becky Lynch retreats.
Ronda Rousey's hurt. Her arm is damaged.
A chair attacking Ronda Rousey. And SmackDown is not done yet. And Becky Lynch continues this all-out assault on Rousey. SmackDown has obliterated Monday Night Raw.
I'm angry as hell right now. Because I took a good beating, but that's never stopped me before.
Becky Lynch will not be able to compete at Survivor Series after sustaining a broken face and a severe concussion.
When we invaded Raw, I got a taste of blood. I got a taste of blood when I beat the hell out of half of that women's locker room. And when I had Ronda Rousey screaming in pain when I had her in my armbar. And take my word, even with a severe concussion and a broken face, I could still kick Ronnie's ass. I'm sorry to everybody that I can't finish what I started. But now I gotta pick my replacement for Survivor Series. Someone who I know can get the job done. You. Go beat Ronda the way I was gonna beat Ronda. You make her tap out the way I was gonna tap her out.
What a move by the champ. A show of respect. Once upon a time, these two were best friends.
I have spent half my career fighting against Becky. Last night, I fought with Becky, and this Sunday, I will fight for Becky. And it's going to be my honor at Survivor Series when this queen beats Ronda Rousey and proves that SmackDown is the superior brand.
And what have you thought of the build-up to this match?
Well, there's not really been much of a build-up. I mean, it was scheduled to be Becky Lynch going against Ronda Rousey, which was shaping up to be a very good dream match. I mean, we saw what happened with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey on Monday Night Raw, where Becky Lynch completely obliterated her opponent. Her future opponent. But unfortunately, a stiff shot from Nia Jax kind of put Becky Lynch out of this match because she broke her face and she had concussion. So she had to choose a replacement, Charlotte Flair. So, there's not really been...
It's a shame we're not getting Becky Lynch, but again, that should lead to a better match. But Charlotte here, I am a bit surprised. But this should be quite a match. Maybe Ronda Rousey's toughest test yet, Dan? Mania for UK sign. Toughest test yet?
I would say so, yes. It is. I mean, she did try and have a match against Nia Jax. I thought that would have been quite a tough match for her. But, no, this is definitely Rousey's biggest challenge. I mean, it's the woman who managed to end Asuka's undefeated run. Oh, and what the fuck, man? Rousey looks really stupid with that face paint.
Is the red eyeliner not working for you tonight?
No, her face paint never looks good.
Well, we'll see if Rousey 1 can get the job done and see how the crowd reacts to her as well.
We want Becky.
So, prediction-wise in this one, Ronda Rousey.
And I have also gone for Ronda.
Oh. You're throwing at me. Stop throwing at me.
Don't look at my Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Daniel Bryan.
So it's 4-4 as we go into this one again. Very, very close. So keys to victory in this one, Dan. Who needs to do what to win?
Charlotte Flair needs to avoid the initial onslaught from Ronda Rousey. She needs to try and kind of keep her distance. Was raring for a Becky Lynch fight.
Well,
so,
maybe,
she might have changed up her strategy. Her arm is going to be significantly weaker after that disarmer was locked in deep. And, I think Charlotte needs to capitalise on that and end her the way Becky Lynch was going to end her.
Well, I think that's an excellent point. Ronda Rousey means business. And Charlotte wants to do it for a friend here tonight. The baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
A huge Becky chant going up.
We also had an announcement earlier where Seth Rollins found out he will face Dean Ambrose at TLC, Dan. We'll get onto that a little bit more detail in a bit. Focus on Rousey versus Charlotte now. And Rousey's got to wonder what she's going to have to do. This is the WrestleMania main event. People said Charlotte with a kick, Rousey dodging.
And then Charlotte ducking Rousey's punch attempt.
Charlotte's going to try and wrestle, but she's the dirtiest player in the game. She learnt from the best.
Oh, she goes behind, goes down low, but Rousey responds with a kick to the ribs.
And you see Charlotte's gone, but Rousey is just dressed in red. And then Charlotte turned around, and Charlotte's legacy this year. Just imagine if she can say she's the woman that stopped Asuka's undefeated streak at WrestleMania and Ronda Rousey's at Survivor Series.
That would be some accomplishment for Flair.
Just push Ronda down on her ass. Ronda Rousey not happy about that. Oh my God, and Rousey going for the arm breaker early.
Charlotte powering out of it. Taking the legs, looking for the figure eight perhaps, but Rousey going straight for that arm again. Rousey rolling through to the fireman's carry.
Oh my God, and now Rousey gets caught by Charlotte going for the pin. Oh, Ronda's still got hold of the arm. And Charlotte saying, I've got you, Ronda, I've got you.
Well, Rousey has got Raw plastered on her back, by the way.
Well, fair play to Rousey then. And now they look to box each other in this match. First time ever.
Charlotte Flair with a headlock takedown. Trying to slow this down on the mat.
Charlotte's so close. Charlotte is trained for this. You know, Ronda Rousey, you talk about these two different stars. Ronda Rousey from MMA, you know, former judo champion. Learned to do that, came into wrestling, whereas Charlotte has learnt from a very early going what wrestling is all about.
And then Charlotte throwing Rousey face first into the bottom turnbuckle. Kicks to the back, then goes down low to the leg.
Working well, just beating her down.
Overhead suplex.
Goes for the cover, but Rousey managing to kick out after
one.
And now Charlotte going to target that leg. She's going to go for. Charlotte turns the leg now. Ronda just going to wear her down.
Flair's got a half STF with the elbow to the back of the head.
Charlotte's in a bit of control.
Oh, and Rousey's been busted open. Nothing quite to the extent of Becky Lynch, but she is bleeding.
Yeah, I don't know if that's internal bleeding or just from Charlotte pummeling her. Now she's got the legs again of Ronda. We'll see where it happens. Charlotte elbowing Ronda in the face.
She gave Rousey the old Nia Jax treatment.
And now she said she would fight for Becky Lynch. Oh! Ronda Rousey there with the insecurity. Taking Charlotte down. And Rousey, I don't know where she's going. Going on the apron now. She looks a bit uncomfortable at the moment. Oh, Charlotte comes running in, but Rousey saw that. Blocked it with a kick to the face.
Perhaps delivering a stiff one and a bit of payback from that.
Oh my God, now she's got the armbar / triangle on that rope, but has to break it. It's not legal. But the damage might have already been done. And now Rousey going all the way to the top. Oh.
Flair cutting her off.
Now Charlotte looks to take advantage.
Oh, planting Flair onto the mat though. Rousey managing to fight out.
Ronda Rousey just fighting off Charlotte, getting her again. It's like a Terminator.
Her to the corner. Rolling her through, looking for the armbar. Flair rolling her up though.
This might be
One,
it.
Two.
Oh no. Ronda's still got the arm.
Now Rousey's got the triangle locked in.
And Charlotte might be slowly passing out, managing to turn it now. It's got a half Boston Crab. Ronda's caught.
She's got a full Boston Crab locked in.
And Ronda Rousey trying to go to the bottom rope, but Charlotte pulling her away. And now bringing her in, maybe.
Looking for the figure eight, but Rousey managing to kick her way out of that.
Oh, and Charlotte kicks back though. That was hard, and now maybe going to look for natural selection. No.
Oh.
Rousey had it scouted, grabs the arm. Oh my God, Rousey looks so dangerous here. He's got the arm. Charlotte looks close to tapping out. Oh no, Charlotte rolls through, push.
Rousey comes charging in. Backbreaker and a big boot.
And Charlotte looking impressive, bringing the aggression in this match. Oh my God. Charlotte looking to go up. And here she comes. Oh! Feet up by Ronda Rousey, picking Flair up. Can she spin her around?
Oh, plants Flair.
And Rousey saying this is her house and she's getting up for it.
Oh, Flair hits a spear. One, two. Rousey just managing to kick out.
How close was that then? Charlotte can't believe it.
That was quite a high spear as well.
Yeah,
just below the breast.
And Flair's just checking the referee, you sure? And look at Rousey. Trying to go for the arm.
Flair rolls through. Got the figure 4 locked in. Can she bridge out for the 8?
And she's slapping Ronda Rousey. And Rousey trying to block her all she can. She must have scouted this before. Oh my God, now she reversed it. Charlotte's in pain. Managed to get to that bottom rope, both of them roll out. My God, what match this has been. And now Rousey sends Charlotte into barricade. Sends her back into the ring.
Rousey wants to finish this. Got the arm throw. Second one. Third time. Now Rousey's firing herself up.
Oh my God. And now Ronda Rousey.
Left and right combo.
And she got beating up Charlotte. And now look at the Flair with the chops.
Bit of offense of her own. Backing Rousey up into the corner.
Oh my God. Weighing away on Ronda Rousey. He's taking so much punishment. And now Charlotte chopped to Rousey.
Oh, that's just pissed Rousey off though. She grabs hold of Charlotte's arm. Another throw. Oh, but a big boot by Flair. 1, 2. Oh. Rousey managing to kick out. Crowd with an awesome chant. I mean, I think they've forgotten about Becky for the moment.
Yeah, exactly. They were chanting the man earlier. And Charlotte wondered what it was going to take to put Ronda Rousey away. And Charlotte calling her a bitch. She says she's going to put her away. Going for the slam.
Oh, but Rousey grabbing the arm. But Flair really wisely rolling to the outside.
Oh my God. And Rousey still got hold of Charlotte. And Rousey trying to go for the up. Picking her up again on the shoulders.
Rousey saying this is over.
And the Piper's Pit. Now going to go for the arm. Finish this off.
Flair grasping her hands together though, trying to prevent it for as long as she can.
And Charlotte still holding on. She must have been taught how to stop the arm breaker by Becky Lynch. Charlotte rolling to the outside with Rousey.
Referee forces a break.
Well, Rousey being checked on by the referee. And Charlotte's arm might be in a bit of trouble. Let's go Charlotte chants, which you don't hear every day. Referee counted. Charlotte's going to make her way back in. Oh, I need to break the count though. It's very clever though. It's experience from from Charlotte. And here comes Ronda.
Running round the ring.
Oh!
Flair with a kendo stick. Gets disqualified. Throws Rousey into the ring steps.
Oh my God, Charlotte has snapped here. Attacking Ronda Rousey. Well, I didn't see that coming. Now look at Charlotte with the attack. This is breaking the Singapore Cup on Ronda. She has snapped here. This is for her best friend. This is for Lynch. Charlotte's not through yet. It's not about Smackdown. It's about horsewomen.
Shayna Baszler comes running down to make the save.
And look at Charlotte just beating her down.
Well, Charlotte Flair has got a chair. Woo! Charlotte Flair with a steel chair. Referee trying to fire away from her.
And the look on Charlotte's face tells a story. And now Charlotte's walking away. I mean, that is just unbelievable stuff there.
The welts on Ronda Rousey.
And Rousey getting to think Charlotte's still not finished.
Hits a natural selection to Rousey on the chair.
Do I get a bonus point?
No.
But Charlotte shouts as she joined the dark side. That match in itself, I think that match was awesome, to be fair. I think they've really pulled it together, even though the finish was cheap. It sets up a match, maybe at WrestleMania, between these two women. Dan, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think it's a way to kind of protect Charlotte versus Ronda. And it's certainly going to leave it open for a match further down the line between these two.
Without a doubt. And Charlotte pushed away the officials. And she snapped. How to make Charlotte liked. And there's still a chair there by Charlotte.
Well, is this potentially what Becky Lynch would have done? Now she's got Rousey's head trapped in a chair.
Oh my God, this is a step too far. No, oh my God. And Charlotte looking to decapitate Ronda Rousey here.
Hey, ref gets pushed to the outside.
Oh my God. Well, Ronda Rousey may never be the same again after this brutal attack.
Trainers, EMTs, medics, and
down.
Jamie Noble.
Well, predictions are 5-5 right now, but I don't think that matters. Ronda Rousey is seriously injured. That is horrible. As Charlotte turns here down, what are your thoughts on Charlotte's heel turn or whatever she's just done?
Well, did she do what Becky Lynch was going to do? I mean, through her plan on how the match was going to go, if it looked like she was in peril, was Becky Lynch going to get the Singapore cane out and use the chair? You know, it's... or is it a case of if you can't beat them, join them? So she's joined her friend Becky Lynch on the dark side.
Wow, it's unbelievable. Thank you, Charlotte Chance, for what she's done to Ronda Rousey. I mean, Charlotte was getting a kind of chance like that with her feud with Becky, and now she's embraced the dark side.
Has this kind of hit the love of Ronda Rousey? I mean, is she starting to get called?
Well, not at all. I think it's going to be the 4 horsewomen versus Ronda Rousey, but I think that the MMA ones are more heely than Ronda Rousey, and then the wrestling ones are, if you know what I mean. Like,
but
if you're
then
going to do it.
You've seen what happens when someone gets called up to the main roster. I mean, you know, it completely changes their demeanour, personality, and push, as you know, as we saw with Bobby Roode.
Well, very shocking here, though, as we move on. It's quite funny. AJ Styles was WWE champion for 371 days. Not once did he main event a pay-per-view. The week Daniel Bryan wins it. He is main event in Survivor Series here tonight. But it's a statement sent by Charlotte. Ronda Rousey says, "I'm sorry." The crowd chant for Becky. So Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins. I mean, are we surprised that it's come so soon?
Not really, no. I don't know how the match itself will end. Will it leave it open to a potential WrestleMania match? Will they take it that far?
We shall see what happens at TLC. But up next, it's Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar.
For 371 days, I have defended this WWE Championship against the best that sports entertainment has to offer. And I've defeated them all. All except for Brock Lesnar.
Ladies and gentlemen, when you think of the greatest in-ring performers in World Wrestling Entertainment history, AJ Styles. This close to being as good as Daniel Bryan.
I see what you're doing, hype man. Trying to get under my skin. I have nothing but respect for Daniel Bryan. Always have. But also, let me remind you that I didn't just beat Daniel Bryan. I tapped him out.
This is going to be interesting.
I told you I respect you, but I also told you I've been looking for a reason to punch you in the face. You mention my name one more time without reason, and I am going to punch you in the face.
Wait just a second. Paul Heyman brought up your name. When someone asked one of the best performers I've ever been in the ring with, you mean to tell me I can't tell them Daniel Bryan?
Oh! Daniel Bryan attacking the WWE Champion!
Oh, you got Shane McMahon.
These officials and referees trying to keep these two apart. Complete chaos here to kick off Smackdown Live.
You want it? It's on the line tonight. Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
A blockbuster main event announced. AJ Styles will defend the WWE Championship against Daniel Bryan.
One of these men will walk out as the WWE Champion and have the honor of representing Smackdown against the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, this Sunday.
killing time.
Two of the greatest in-ring performers of all time, leaving it all in the ring for the right to be called WWE Champion.
Oh, the official! Wait a minute!
Daniel Bryan with a low blow!
The official didn't see it! The running knee! Daniel Bryan is WWE Champion!
Don't stop the fire. It's killing time.
Oh!
Something just snapped in Daniel Bryan. Bryan's got a crazed look in his eyes right now.
Come on, Daniel!
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So, after what happened on Smackdown, we talked about it extensively, didn't we? On the kickoff show about what happened with AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan getting the victory. And was it in part fact due to Paul Heyman being smart and putting AJ Styles off his game so Daniel Bryan can win? Is Daniel Bryan an easier opponent than AJ Styles, Dan?
Well, Daniel Bryan does have the Ultimate Underman that beat Triple H in one night, as well as Randy Orton and Batista. So, you can't discredit him as a performer.
Is it surprised AJ Styles not even on the card?
I am very surprised, yeah.
But then again, Randy Orton's missing out, Dean Amber's missing out. A lot of people not a part of this show. I mean, if it was 2015, you asked me if Daniel Bryan versus Lesnar would be a good match, I would have been excited. But, 2018, after what we've seen with Brock Lesnar, I'm just more worried about Daniel Bryan than I am anything else at this moment in time,
Indeed, yes. Indeed. And, of course, we are also one match away from a potential clean sweep from Raw. I mean, it was only on the live show that we was discussing this. And, James made the excellent point saying it never happens.
No, and it does tonight. Well, if Lesnar could beat him. We talk about promo. Prediction-wise, Dan, who have you gone for in this one?
I have gone for Brock Lesnar.
And I, too, can have to say I've gone Brock Lesnar. So that means we do draw. I get a pay-per-view point. First one since September. Woohoo! He's back in the game. So, again, on pay-per-views now. And a 23-17 on bonus points. A 10-point swing at the moment. Heading into our last pay-per-view of the year. Maybe a bonus point if anybody gets predictions right. And then the year-end predictions come into play. Dan, can I get 10 points back in the year-end? We just don't know.
I honestly can't even remember what my year-end predictions are, so I'm quite excited.
Yeah, because you're going to win.
No, I mean, to find out what I put for my year-end predictions and what we actually predicted.
Well, it's been locked away for nearly a year now. We do that New Year's Eve special.
And, of course, we was actually doing the year-end predictions when you were still hot.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. That was kind of my winning year, wasn't it?
That was indeed. Daniel Bryan coming out wearing the title. He does 2 yeses and says no.
Oh, he's got that cocky look about him. He looks confident here, Daniel Bryan. And he wants a Brock Lesnar match. He's going to get it here. Is it what's best for business for Daniel Bryan?
That title belt's not central on his waist, and that is really bugging me. That title looks huge on Daniel Bryan as well.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's covering up half of his body. But Daniel Bryan is coming into this match looking very smug and very confident.
Does he not realise he has to go against Lesnar? Or is he just forgetting it for now?
But we are forgetting this is the man that nearly went coast to coast in the greatest, largest Royal Rumble in history, 50 men in. And he was in at number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, but the man who won, or retained the Universal title and then won it again in Saudi Arabia is Brock Lesnar, who beat AJ Styles last year. He has never been in the ring with Brock Lesnar. But tonight, Dan...
Well, what does Daniel Bryan have up his sleeve? I know he's not wearing a T-shirt. He's not even representing Smackdown.
No, he doesn't care. He seems happy. He's going to wait for Lesnar.
This match, I don't feel it's about brand supremacy. Because we already know that War has won.
What?
This match, I don't feel that it's about brand supremacy. I feel that Raw have already won this. But, you know, neither men are representing their respective brands. This is just going to be an all-out grudge match.
Well, it really is. We're going to see who can come out of down. Or is it Raw in just this match? Alone, the Universal Champ versus the WWE Champion. Lesnar seems to slim down, not for Daniel Bryan, but his eventual return to the UFC. Heyman looks like a pig in shit at the moment. And look at Bryan there, calling on Brock. This might be a classic rope-a-dope. Bryan calling Brock Lesnar in.
Speed versus power.
I mean, keys to victory. If Daniel Bryan needs to pull off the impossible, what does he have to do here tonight?
He has to escape Brock's early onslaught and try and catch him by surprise. And that is the only chance Daniel Bryan has. He doesn't want to let Brock get hold of him.
If Brock gets hold of him, it might be all she wrote. So he come back this year from wrestling. He might be out next year.
Daniel Bryan certainly will run circles around Brock Lesnar, but one of Brock Lesnar's hits is going to equal to about 15 of Daniel Bryan's. I'll watch on.
Now Lesnar ready for action. Universal Champ. Will he be a two-company champion?
Booze for Bryan. You scared the shit out of the poor lady.
Oh, JoJo's jumped.
My name is Paul Heyman.
Do you know what the heavyweight limit is for the UFC? It's £265. Lesnar is winning that now.
Well, Daniel Bryan weighs £165. Yeah, well, Brock Lesnar weighs £265. There's a £100 weight difference. Daniel Bryan doesn't weigh £365, so...
Oh, Daniel Bryan straight away, the drop kick in the corner.
Straight to the leg.
And he wants Lesnar to bring it. Lesnar smirking.
No, James, he hasn't got a cigarette in his gob. He's got a smile on his face because he believes Daniel Bryan is going to be an easy ride. But I don't believe he will be.
Well, Bryan goes to the outside.
Jogs around the ring.
He's looking to tire Lesnar out.
He's going to tucker himself out running around the ring like that.
Well, Lesnar wants Bryan to get in.
Is he going to try and frustrate Brock Lesnar?
I think Daniel Bryan's been watching Brock Lesnar, who's got the advantage over the years. Smaller guys sometimes surprise Brock. Look at the success people like Kurt Angle have had. Eddie Guerrero.
Fuck off, I'm Eddie Guerrero.
Triple H.
Smaller guys, Triple H. Yeah, I mean, you know. And
Daniel Bryan there, clapping his hands.
And then if you're a bigger guy, Braun Strowman, I mean, 5 F5s. I think Daniel Bryan so far has already lasted longer than Braun Strowman has.
Yeah, he's quicker than Lesnar. That's one thing he's got. He's got to use that. So it is the best Lesnar match of 2018 so far.
Daniel Bryan doing a little jig there. Do you like this cocky Daniel Bryan?
It is funny, to be fair, and he can play good heel as well as face. So why not? You know, if the fans aren't getting 100%, he comes WWE champion as heel. Take it. He gets his match with Lesnar. He's happy, isn't he? You know, he signs a new contract now. I say good for Daniel Bryan. Seems to be enjoying himself. You know,
he does indeed.
Bryan goes for the
Brock's
kick.
Caught Bryan though. Clotheslines him down.
Oh. You talk about a clubbing blow.
To a man who has had to retire due to head injuries.
And Lesnar just with one strike like that. Uh-oh. Bryan's in trouble. Oh, my God.
Even Paul Heyman's like, fuck.
Oh, he might have just ended Daniel Bryan's career. And one trip to Suplex City, referee checking on him. And now Lesnar pulling Bryan in.
A limp, lifeless Bryan.
Lesnar trying to start a chant Suplex City. And
successfully start chants as well.
Oh, now he's got Daniel Bryan. Oh my God, folds him up. That's the WWE champion, everybody.
Starting to feel a bit uncomfortable now.
Look at the arms already busted open of Daniel Bryan. Heyman, can't believe what he's seeing. You know, Lesnar might be able to end it now. Picks up Daniel Bryan, throws him in the corner.
Belly to belly overhead suplex. I mean, I think that was more of a comfortable landing for Bryan.
Might be a slight bullshit chant happening. And Lesnar says he can do this all night long. And another throw to Daniel Bryan.
He's just throwing him from corner to corner.
Oh my God, and again. Well, I'm not keeping count, but that must be at least half a dozen.
It's got to be at least 16.
And Bryan might just take a count out victory here. Yeah, it'd be a victory if he doesn't get any more punishment.
Yeah, I suppose. Now Brock Lesnar holding the Universal Championship aloft.
Brock sends Bryan into the barricade.
Just tosses him back into the ring.
This is hard to watch.
Bryan rolling to the outside.
I'm annoyed that he's going to have to go back outside.
But he's lasted longer than both Goldberg and Braun Strowman. You know, sucks to be them.
Lesnar sends Bryan into barricade again. Let's hope his wife and daughter aren't watching this, Dan. Bree and Birdie. This is going to be over any second. Oh my God, Lesnar picks Bryan up straight into the bear hug. Bryan fading fast. Well, look at that. Look at that. Brock just bringing him up, slamming him down.
Well, had him in a bear hug for a little while, slams him back first to the mat.
And the crowd can't believe what they're seeing.
Brock Lesnar is dripping sweat though.
Picks up Bryan again. And he's got him in a bear hug. Bryan in all sorts of trouble. Oh my God. Another huge overhead belly to belly suplex.
Brock Lesnar shouting all night long.
Bryan's got a faraway look in his eyes. Oh, now Lesnar picking Bryan up. Time for the F5. Good night, everybody. Daniel Bryan's F5'd. Lesnar goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh. Brock Lesnar pulled Bryan up by his hair.
Well, are we sure he did that or did he down? Who's this impressing here, though?
No one.
Oh, you know, because we know wrestlers will work. Is it the UFC guys watching, or, you know?
Well, they know it's a work as well.
Lesnar should go up top and try a 450. Shooting star press.
Break his neck. Oh, Bryan with a kick, though. Come on, DB.
And Bryan, he won't try him out a comeback. Lesnar can't believe that.
Second kick from Bryan. And Brock's actually selling it.
Lesnar's frustrated and grabs the leg of Bryan. Now
looking for another F5.
F5 time. Oh!
Bryan inadvertently kicks the referee, lands on his feet.
Oh!
Kick to the nuts. Yes, Bryan.
Just like he did on Smackdown. And now he's looking for the knee.
Pow!
Hits it, goes for the cover.
1, 2.
Oh! Lesnar kicking out. And that's the closest Daniel Bryan came to beating Brock Lesnar. Close but no cigar.
Channeling his inner Nakamura.
And now Lesnar with now Bryan with a kick to Lesnar. Kicking down at the legs.
And the fans are chanting yes along with him.
I've not seen Brock Lesnar take this much punishment since Goldberg at Survivor Series.
But even then it was only a spear and a jackhammer.
And look at the kicks by Bryan. Payback for all the suplexes. And now he's got the arms of Lesnar. Oh my
Just stomping
God.
away at the jaw of Brock.
You can see the red marks on Brock's face. Bryan enjoying it. Lesnar is not happy.
Come on, Bryan.
Yeah, come on, Daniel. Get this job done. It's actually quite a good match. You can see the foot mark on Brock Lesnar's face. And now Bryan running in. Oh, Lesnar catches him. F5. Bryan off the shoulders.
Low bridges Lesnar, sends him to the outside. Are we going to see some air goat?
And Bryan is going to go over the top now. Dive. Oh.
Crossbody gets caught by Lesnar.
Lesnar goes into the ring post for Bryan.
Oh, but Bryan with a backslide sends Lesnar head first into the ring post.
And now Daniel Bryan on the apron.
Coming off with the running knee.
And a huge knee to the face.
Count out victory, Bryan. Settle for it, son.
Referee with a 4 and Daniel Bryan back in. But I don't think he's finished yet.
Bit of air goat. Oh, now Brock catches him. And this time sends Bryan back first into the ring post.
Once bitten, twice shy. Lesnar learnt from that.
Oh, Brock should have ended it when he had the chance.
And now Lesnar picking Bryan up again. Slams him
first into the post, second time.
And now Bryan against ring post and Lesnar. He's getting the stairs. Oh my God, he seriously wants to hurt Daniel Bryan here. Oh,
Brock Lesnar was looking for it. Oh, Daniel Bryan ducking out of the way. Lesnar hitting his head on the stairs, I think, as he rammed it into the ring post.
And now Bryan on the apron. He's going to come running off. Oh! Again with a knee to the face. Now Bryan with a kick and Daniel and Brock Lesnar responds.
With a couple of knees, throws Bryan back into the ring.
Saying he's in trouble. Bryan in the corner. Maybe looking to finish Brock Lesnar now. Can Brock get to his feet? Oh!
Running knee again.
1, 2. Oh!
Only a 2 count.
2.
I was hoping for a 3.
And Bryan has been top of Lesnar, I would say, more times than Brock has. I wish Brock would have put him away with that F5 early on.
Bryan going down low for the chop block. Grabbing Lesnar's leg. He's going to wrap it around the ring post.
Oh my God. Lesnar with the momentum comes falling down on the outside as well. The left leg in serious trouble. Daniel Bryan going up. Off the top rope now. Drop kick. Sends Brock out. This is a Lesnar that's good. Look, he's selling.
Yeah.
And now Bryan getting momentum. Bryan running into Lesnar.
Running kicks. Goes back for a second.
And Bryan again coming for the third, but Lesnar catches him.
Oh, but can barely stand. Daniel Bryan with the yes lock.
Oh my God. Middle of the ring.
Tap! Tap!
Tap out. Go
tap!
on. Tap out or pass out. Lesnar's got nowhere to go. You can see Lesnar's in trouble. Come on, tap out.
Tap it.
I dare you.
Come on.
He's trying to break it.
He's trying to sell it, isn't he?
And Lesnar's in trouble. Oh, but breaking a clasp. Getting a breath back. Oh my God, by Bryan.
Clubbing blows to the side of the head of Brock Lesnar.
Brock soon coming up. Yes, lock's back in.
Come on.
Nah, Brock trying to fight it. Got nowhere to go. And Bryan is going to get Lesnar to tap. Oh no, gets out.
Bryan's got a triangle in though.
And Bryan making sure his shoulders aren't capped to the ground. And now, ground and pound, Lesnar picks him up.
Up
on
onto the
his
shoulder.
shoulders.
F5.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar beats Daniel Bryan in I will say it now, a great match actually. I'm quite surprised how good it is. Dan, what do you think of the match?
I would go out on a limb here and say this is Brock Lesnar's best match he's had in a very long, long while. I mean, yeah, I know it took a low blow to get into it, but I think that's been part and parcel of Daniel Bryan's recent heel turn. So I'm going to allow it as part of the match. And, you know, Brock Lesnar, you can't say he phoned it in today.
Not at all. What an effort put. This is a match that I think everybody was thinking they saw last year with AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar. We got it here tonight. It very reminiscent of CM Punk versus Lesnar at SummerSlam. Bryan brought his best tonight, and it paid off. Look at that scoreline, 6-0. Raw, clean sweep. Means Baron Corbin's going to be kept in a job, I guess, permanently. But what a fantastic matchup there between the two men. And even Lesnar saying, yeah, Bryan's a tough son of a bitch. He's been through a war here tonight and got the job done. Means we both get a point and 6 points all. And like I say, both get a pay-per-view point.
6 out of 8, that ain't bad.
That's not bad at all, is it, really? When you think
Anyway, for me, it's a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back and start off with kickoff, and we'll try and review the show. Smackdown tag team versus the Raw tag team. What did you think?
I thought that was a bloody great match to kick off the show. And, you know, when it came down to the final 4 teams, I thought all these 4 teams absolutely pulled it out brilliantly, turned it into a very, very good match, solid match. And I think it's going to start up a couple of rivalries. I'm not too happy on the fact that Sanity went down so easy.
Yes, yeah, I think you can make an argument about a couple of teams, the way they were treated there. But I think the focus was on the Usos, New Day, and the Revival, which I think is cool. And I think they are the kind of the future. I think with Sanity, they could do more of them because they're a stable. They've not really found their position yet. I think once Nikki Cross joins, it's going to be a different matter. You know, but I think that was a great match. You know, what was your score?
I gave that a 4 out of 5.
I gave that a 4 out of 5 as well. Great way for kick-off. And then on to the main show, the Women's Survivor Series match. I thought it was a bit surprising it started so soon. It's been the first match there, seeing all the build-up going into it. But the Mandy Rose thing of being a tag team partner, you knew nothing special was going to happen. You thought that maybe Asuka would get the job done here tonight. But obviously with Nia Jax, with nuclear heat from the fans, with what she's done with Becky Lynch, I think she kind of might struggle with that a little bit. But I was a little bit disappointed, but I think it was a good match, Dan.
Yeah, it wasn't a terrible match. You know, there was nothing really home about, no hugely great spots. But yeah, it wasn't a terrible way to start the show off. So what did you score that?
I gave that 3.5 out of 5.
I gave that a 3 out of 5.
I would have been happier if Asuka would have looked more dominant, but she's still getting the fan receptions, isn't she? And then Nakamura versus Rollins, United States champion versus Intercontinental champion.
I thought that was a very, very good match. It was given a great amount of time as well. Both these guys again pulling it out. I think a couple more matches down the line with these two guys, they could have something of epic proportions.
Yeah, I think so too. Given this way they kind of gelled and their styles met. And Rollins just hitting out of the park this year. Nakamura, I think, was very much his equal in this match, especially Hill Nakamura that we're seeing. A bit surprising that it did end with a kind of... but it just shows you Rollins' position as the guy. Nakamura hits his finisher, Rollins kicks out, Rollins hits curb stomp, and it's job done there. But I thought it was great. About the women's tag team match, I said it was a bit too long, actually, as well. As well, I think maybe they could have ended a little bit sooner. I think the Banks-Oscar thing was good, but just felt it lived a bit too long. The Nakamura-Rollins match was great. What was your score out of 5?
I gave that a 4.
I gave that a 4 out of 5 as well. And then we had the AOP versus the Bar, with Enzo Amore being involved. Lucky we didn't see him because we were with the French commentators team, so fuck him. A bit of a weird matchup because they're two heel teams. AOP got the victory. It's kind of standard, wasn't it? There's only really one standout moment in the match.
Yeah, there wasn't anything too much to write home about. The only standout moment I've got is that Drake Maverick peed himself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the only
Which,
real thing.
is it something you want comically associated with the Authors of Pain?
No, I don't think so. So therein lies the problem. But AOP did get the victory. I think they needed it. For me, it's a standard 3.5 out of 5.
I gave that a 3 out of 5. I think it was very short, and it wasn't anything bad, but it wasn't something standout-ish.
Then we had the Cruiserweight title match. Buddy Murphy, or Muddy Murphy as you call him, versus Mustafa Ali.
I thought this was hopefully going to shine a light on the 205 Live division. I mean, this is arguably two of the better guys on the 205 Live roster. Pulling it out, even having a little bit of a table spot there as well. Ali is definitely a hot prospect. I don't think we've seen a bad match of him in it. And as far as Buddy Murphy goes, I think he could work a bit more on his selling. He is working on it, and you can see that in him. But, I'd like to see a bit more of that from him because it does make all the other wrestlers on the roster.
Yeah, I mean, Buddy Murphy's fantastic, and the way he kind of sells the move. I know, like I said, be down a little bit longer, but the kind of way he just looks like he kills himself every time. And it's not athleticism that we talk about in an athlete. Murphy's a very exciting prospect. But Mustafa Ali has got the heart, and that was put in the middle of the card, and the fans warmed into it. And like you said, it was treated like a proper match. And that's how you sort out the Cruiserweight division, doing it like that. What was your score?
I gave that a 4.
I gave that 4.5 out to the night so far. And then it was Smackdown versus Raw Men's. And I was expecting this to be a really long match and really involved. They're kind of not rushed, but kind of over and done with before it was too much, I was quite surprised Shane McMahon was kind of last one and just got beaten. SmackDown seems to get beaten so easily, I don't think there's anything special about it.
Yes, indeed. It was a good match. There was a couple of good spots in it. I don't like the way they burnt Joe and Balor. I think that was completely stupid. I know, obviously, Joe had to lose, obviously been on the losing side of the team, but he could have gone down a bit harder than that. I know they're trying to build up Drew McIntyre, but why do it at Samoa Joe's, why do it at Samoa Joe's expense?
Yeah.
I think he could have easily got the same amount of reaction doing it against either The Miz, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, So it kind of went down there, and it also went to show that even distinction in the ranks, you're still going to win.
Yeah, I mean, this is the weird thing about it is that it was about Raw. They pistoled over SmackDown. It was McIntyre with a Claymore kick to everybody, basically showing who was boss. Strowman being the star, and of course even Baron Corbin, getting the 6-0 victory at the end of the night. I think he's the one who looked. Is more about them than it was anything else. I gave it 3 3/4 out of 5.
That was a bit of a weird mark, but I gave that a 3.5 out of 5. I don't think it was terrible.
It's not weird, Mark. It's not worthy. It's not as good as the Naka Rollins match, but it is better than the AOP versus Bar match. So then Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey.
I thought that was going very, very well until Flair snapped. It was, this match was... It was very good. I mean, it was billed as being the toughest... It was billed as being the toughest match that Rousey was going to have, and it showed it as well. I think kind of the fans wanting to see Becky Lynch spoiled it a bit. I mean, if it was a match built up for them two, it could have protected it a bit and not having everyone chanting for Becky.
Yeah, but I feel at the end of that, no one was talking about Becky Lynch. They were talking about what Charlotte Flair had done, and I think that was the impressive thing. And I think it was a really great match for you two. They both gelled well, didn't they? Both, brought a lot into the match as well. And I was thoroughly impressed. What was your score out of 5?
Well, I also like to note that the ending protected Charlotte Flair as well. But I gave that a 4.25.
Bit of a weird score. I gave that 4.5 out of 5 for that one. I thought it was a cracking little match and did well. And then the main event, Lesnar versus Bryan, we've already just talked about it, really. Lesnar's best match in a long, long time, I mean, with him in a singles match involved, you're going to have to go back a very long time to find that. I would say, I think that was great, Dan. What do you think?
Yeah, it was very good, better than expected. And to reiterate on your point, best match that Brock Lesnar's had, I'd say, in the past
I gave that
5-6 years.
I gave that 4.5 out of 5.
Bloody hell. I gave that a 4 out of 5.
So what was your match of the night then?
My match of the night was the Rousey versus Flair. Match of the night?
I gave it to Lesnar and Daniel Bryan. Brock Lesnar gets my match of the night for the very first time. So what is your rating out of 10?
I'm going to give this 1.25 out of 10. Because
you're difficult.
Because I want to be difficult, no, but I don't think it was quite in the leagues of what we saw last night, and I'm not going to try and compare that to that. I'm going to try and compare it to the rest of the WWE product. Hence why, I'm going to give it an 8.25. Just because, they are showing signs of improving. I don't know, I suppose the Ali versus Buddy Murphy match kind of helped boost the ratings. You had a very good Nakamura Seth Rollins. The women's match was very, very good, and so was the Lesnar Bryan match. So, it's overall, it wasn't a terrible pay-per-view.
It's one of the most enjoyable WWE pay-per-views I've had this year. I really think it is. I'm going to give it an 8.5 because I watched it and I had no problems with it, and nothing really, really pissed me off. You could argue about Raw clean sweeping them, but then that changed up a little bit for everybody else. So I got to say it's enjoyable for me tonight as was Takeover because I'm not going to bed hating everybody. I'm not going to get bed pissed off. I'm going to go bed looking for watching Raw, watching Smackdown, and see what happens down the road, especially with Charlotte and what happens on the Raw scene now because it's going to be Strowman going after Corbin, and then, of course, focusing on Lesnar. What happens with McIntyre? He's got many feud with Balor. It was basically about Raw tonight, but believe you me, next year, when Fox gets involved, SmackDown will start selling their side of the story. So, last word on the weekend, Dan.
Overall, it has been a very, very good wrestling weekend for the pay-per-view, and it's just highlighted what a monumental tool Enzo Amore is, which something I've said all along.
Yeah, you were right. So, before we go, don't forget you can subscribe to... Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at WNR Review or
at Vince McDan, WWE.
I'm at Jones_Rollins. Across all the Google platforms, send us an email at WNRpodcast@gmail.com. We're on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. Come and find our page and give us a like with a WWE Network Review podcast. Or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, WNR Review Podcast. We've got clips on there. Podcasts go at the same time on YouTube. There are places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
Listen to us live shows on Spreaker, on Stitcher Radio, and of course iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate and review there. Our next episode will be NXT TakeOver War Games. We'll be in a worse mood, but until then, I have been James Rowlands, and as always, I was joined by
Dan White.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.